Hello, friends. How are you? How's it going? I actually requested today off specifically to watch this live stream. AJ, that's so exciting. Hi, everybody. Hi, Mark. Hi, Fax. Hi, Jem. I saw Natalie. You got champion of the division? That's so exciting. Congratulations. Oh, happy Friday, everybody. I know we're watching the finale today. It's a big deal. It's a big deal. Hi, Hannah Banana. Hi, Eric. Hi, Sunny. How are we feeling? I'm just going to level with y'all. I'm real fucking tired. My body. We were trying to film a main channel video right before we started this. And it didn't go well because my back really hurts. I might have to take some standing breaks today. Ooh, putting my baby down for a nap so I can watch. That's perfect timing, Michelle. Love that. Hi, Autistic Frog. Aw, Ms. Violets, that's so exciting. Thank you for telling me that. Finding your channels really changed my perspective a lot. I love that. Oh, yes. Hi, Fax. Guten Tag. Yes, Sunday. I don't want to do the laundry later. I feel that. Last weekend before my hubby goes across country for 6 to 7 months. Oh my gosh. Wow, Cello Chicky. That's kind of scary. I hope that goes okay. Hi, Fax. How doth ye fare? My back hurts and I'm a little stressed, but it's fine. Standing breaks are important. Thank you, Jessica. There's something in the water because everyone I've talked to said they're tired. Yeah. The new moon in Virgo is really getting my ass, you know? The good computer just shut itself down randomly. That's so annoying, Jem. I'm sorry. I feel like my computers take turns deciding which one is wilding out. It's never a fun time. It's no longer on the good list. I know. I'm excited. Honestly, I won't lie to you. I won't lie to you. I'm excited to just kind of like exercise this demon and put it behind us. I'm really looking forward to finishing this and seeing how it all turns out, you know? Ooh, Patchouli, that's so sweet. I'm glad you're here for the live. LC, barometric pressure is inherently evil. Yes, it is. I'm falling asleep in my computer. Oh, sweetie, no, I'm sorry. Drinking wine and water out of my Better Help Tears mug. Hi, Socks. I know, there's so much green in the chat. I love seeing all the channel memberships. It makes me so happy. Oh, yeah, if y'all thought I was fidgety before, I'm going to be a fidgety bitch today. But you know, it's fine. I'm just going to sit like a gargoyle. The thing that's so funny is that the way that I feel most comfortable right now is hanging off the side of my bed. Because it like decompresses my spine. My problem is that my joints are all fucked up. What are they called? Also, why do I have a side part today? What is that about? Hold on, I'm going to fix that. Hello? 2008 called. The fuck? Trying to part my hair on stream is stressful. I know, 90s throwback. There we go. You know what's so funny too is my hair naturally falls at a middle part. I remember in the 2000s when everybody was doing the aggressive side part thing that I felt so left out because I couldn't get my hair to just naturally part that way. So I'm especially thrown off. I know, Hannah Banana, we're working on the cat cam thing. I know my millennial is showing. We are working on getting a cat cam so that you guys can see Echelon again. I would love to have her back for when we stream again next. I feel personally attacked. And listen, there's nothing wrong with side parts, you know? Side parts are a serve for some people, but I think for me, it's just not really the move. My cousins and I are going to go bowling tonight, so I'll have to watch the replay. Ooh, Sam, I hope you have so much fun. Thanks for popping in to say hi. Oh, the zigzag parts. Yes, Eric. Spending hours in front of the mirror with all those, what are they, like TV infomercial products that were like supposed to help you do your side part or your part like that? Ooh, Natalie, what'd you figure out? Thunder outside. Oh, God, facts. Pre-recorded. Okay, Aaron actually suggested that. How do we feel about pre-recorded cat cam? I feel like live cat cam is more fun personally. And I think I might just try to use Google Meet, and then have that running and then have that as an input in my OBS. But what are our thoughts? Because I have a webcam at home. I can just set it up to watch Echelon. I'll just put her paper trap out, and I guarantee you she'll sit on my office chair at home. Okay, that's fair, Mark. Any cat cam is good cat cam. Live is more fun, but pre-recorded is better than no cats. Okay, I can appreciate that. Thank you, Socks. I tried a crazy side part one time in 6th grade, and my social studies teacher told me, fix your do. That's so mean. Oh my God. Turn on a laser and let him go. Honestly, neither of my cats are really affected by the laser thing. Hold on, I'm going to stand up real quick. Ugh. Yeah, neither of my cats really like lasers. They really like toys with bells on them, and they really like catnip. There's also this stuff called like moon sugar or something. I have no idea what it is. I should probably look that up. But my cats are feral for that stuff. It comes in like it's like a little ball-y thing that you like stick skooma. Honestly, kind of queer water. It is kind of that. Hi, Julia. Is it Julia? Julia, thank you for coming. Socks, I adopted the ones dumped outside my house. Wait, cats? You adopted cats? Yay, Christine. I love that. That's so exciting. Facts, having a menagerie of pets makes my whole life. Yeah, I feel that. 10 pets, Facts. I thought we were inundated with 4. But I guess some of your pets are snakes and stuff, though, huh? Because I feel like if I had 10 cats and dogs, then I would never not have hair all over me. But because some of yours are reptiles, then I guess that helps, huh? Either or. Okay, great. Do you have a preference? 4 hamsters and a dog? Okay, so yeah, that's significantly less pet hair. We have 2 dogs and 2 cats, and I feel like all I do is clean the dog hair. We're having our friends over for D&D this weekend, and I was cleaning our house yesterday because there's just dog hair all over everything. 10 cats is enough hair, trust me. Yay for rescuing cats. All right, are we ready to get started, my friends? Natalie, you have 14 ducks? Ooh, I've heard snail parenting is actually very fun. Oh, God, this is hurting my back. Okay, let's get into it. So for those of you who are new here, hi, thanks for coming. Excuse. We are going to be watching the Ultimatum Queer Love today. We're watching episode 9, which is the Ultimatum Day episode, and then episode 10, which is the reunion. For those of you, oh yes, please don't forget to give the stream a like if you like it. But for those of you who are unfamiliar, we have this lovely overlay over here. Because I literally get my streams taken down if we don't have the overlay on it. I have moved it up a little bit so that you guys can see the subtitles, hopefully a little easier. But if you want to watch it without the overlay, we are also live right now on Discord, so you can go watch it. While this is live only with the replays, I promise I am still working on it. Me taking a vacation turned out to be a little bit of a productivity killer. So we've been trying to catch up this week. So hopefully by the time we start a new show, we will have that up. But for now, if you can watch the stream live without the overlay on Discord while it's live only. If you're watching the replays, first of all, hi, thanks for coming. But I'm really sorry we don't have any replays available without the overlay on them at the moment. Fax, did you say you actually have 10 cats? 8 snakes, 4 hamsters. Never mind. You have a menagerie of pets. That is absolutely wild, Fax. I want a jumping spider. Okay, jumping spiders are really cute, actually. I've seen a TikTok of them. A jumping spider eating a fly, and it was really cute and kind of satisfying. Does anyone have the Discord link? Xavier, if you want to access the Discord, you can click the link in the description to become a patron. All 3 tiers of the Patreon get access to the Discord. And so you can join the Discord through that. So glad I have this to distract myself with. Not only is it great learning relationships, Christine, you're so sweet. Thank you. I'm glad they were here to learn. I'm personally very excited to see what the heck's going on. So let's get into it. This episode is an hour and 3 minutes, but we are at like 2 minutes even or so. There's a recap at the beginning of this episode and I skipped it. Thank you, Fabian. I moved it so that you guys can see the subtitles a little bit better. I skipped the overlay, not the overlay, what happened last time because I hate that. So we're starting at like 2 minutes even. Queen Leah, so happy to be back for a live show. A little broke for the Patreon, so I'll follow along. No worries, Queen Leah. I'm also going to be announcing the timestamps as we go along. So if you want to sync up your own device at home with mine so that you can see what's happening, that is also a thing that we do here. But thanks for coming. I'm glad you're here. Danny, gifting 5 channel memberships out of the gate. What the hell? Thank you, Danny. Let's see who got a membership. Xavier, Christy, Laika. Please tell me if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. I'm so sorry. Let's see who else. Look at that. Thanks for the gifted channel memberships. You're the realist, Danny. I appreciate you. Yes, one of us. Ooh, Cello Chicky. Good call. Thank you. We are also going to be watching this episode on 1.25 speed just because I like it better. It's Laika, I think. Okay, thank you, Fex. Yeah, Laika, please sound off if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Okay. Are we ready, Freddie? I think we're ready to get into it. Hi, Summer. I made you poison dart frogs. Oh, that's so. Is that scary? Is that hard to keep them alive? Or I am so. Please update us on that in the Discord, Facts. Okay. They're amazing. All right, I'll take your word for it. They're not poisonous. Oh, in captivity, they're not poisonous. Got it. Okay. We're gonna press play on this episode. We are pressing play at 2 minutes even. In 3, 2, 1.
I can hear you and see you and believe you in what you're saying, but I just want you to know I'm still in love with somebody else.
This is still part of the recap, I think, but yeah, I just didn't want to see any spoilers. No music, Netflix. Yeah, are they poisonous because they're diet facts?
I know it's you now. And if it's not now, I promise to come looking for you in the next lifetime.
That's very sweet.
But not without asking you. Will you do life with me? And will you marry me?
Oh, the pause.
Is that a yes?
You don't even care about the ring. It took you so long.
No. I'm here. I want to do this with you. I swear. Promise. I'll spend my life choosing you. We'll work through all of this.
I did not see that coming.
My left knee is killing me.
I did not see that coming. Bye, Emma. Thank you for coming. Wow. No music, Netflix. Shut up. Yeah, Vintage Cassette. We're watching episode 9.
So much better. I wanted you.
I don't know how to feel. Christine, Aaron and I were 20 when we got married.
It feels like it took your back being against the wall, and to see me about to walk away, and to maybe even have another person willing and ready to give me everything I've asked for right away.
Facts.
For you to, like,
tell me about it.
Be ready.
You don't have to worry about my back being pressed against the wall to move forward with us. I thought everything comes like right after this. We're like calling our realtor friends. We're house hunting. We're figuring out how we're baby planning. Like, in my mind, I thought those are all the things that come right now. You need to have those things in line right away. And that's what I've been taught. And then I got different perspectives. And then I started hearing your voice, because you never told me you needed all those things.
I never did. I just wanted your commitment.
I just want to move forward. Create the life that we said we want. And you don't have to push me for that. I'm here.
Bree, same.
Let's work with each other. Let's create this life that we want.
I'm curious if anybody on these shows is even aware about polyamory. I would hope
It's really pretty.
so.
What you said was beautiful. it's beautiful hearing your words. And I'm like, that's all I've ever wanted to hear. I think it's only fair for me to say that I've been really, really, really,
Y'all, I'm
really
28.
hesitant up
I'm
until
not
this
that
moment
young.
of who to choose, or even just to choose myself. We love each other, you and I, but I feel like I would be dishonest if I didn't say that if you had not shown up exactly the way you have, I would be very pressed to explore life with somebody else that wants what I want, how I want it, when I want it, and chooses me. Xander very much wants to go forward with me, explore that.
I've never disrespected your love for Xander or you guys' relationship, and I won't start now. I know this has been very hard for you.
Okay. I respect that.
I can't imagine how difficult it is for you. You've never not said that you were in love with two people. It's never not been the case. I knew that before proposing to you. I wasn't lying to you when I told you I'd work through things with you. I know where you're at. I know how you feel.
Okay. Wow, that's a pretty ring. It's a big one. Hi, Iris.
Are you okay?
Okay, pause. I will say I do respect Mal for being upfront and like honest, you know, like everybody. I guess I respect both of them in this equation for being able to just be honest that like the state of affairs is that Yoli is still very much in love with Xander, and that's the thing they're gonna have to work through. Hi, Kalita. I think it's interesting, right? Like yeah. It is kind of sweet in a weird way. Like, this situation is still shitty, to be clear. Like, the way that Netflix forces these people to choose is kind of fucked up. But I appreciate this not being a, like, happy ever after, because I feel like sometimes these shows perpetuate such a fake conflict resolution, right? Like, the idea that, like, I proposed and now everything's better, and so everything's all perfect, happy, sunshine, and rainbows. And, like, it's kind of nice to see somebody acknowledge for once that, like, that's not the case, and also that that's okay, right? That like Mal still chooses Yoli even knowing that things are going to be wonky for a while. Yeah, I think that's a good quality. Yes, Kalita, this is the proposal. Also, I saw somebody say that they just got married. Hold on. Let me rewind. Who was it that got married? Congratulations. Also, y'all are so funny. 28 is not that young. People, I feel like until you turn 30, people are like, oh my gosh, you're such a baby. And then after 30, everyone's like, you're so old. Yeah, the Netflix engagement rings are like hilariously, like historically bad. I offered my fiance an engagement ring, but he said he didn't want one. Interesting, Katie. Yes, happy marriage. The more 30 still feels like a baby. Yeah, I feel that too. And to be clear, I think regardless of how old you are, like we're all still figuring it out, you know. But Jemma, yes. I still want and need adult supervision. Thank you. AJ. Okay, let's keep going. We're 7 minutes, 30 seconds. Pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
You know I got your back no matter what. Sure you're okay.
Happy early birthday, Fax.
I see you. I see you way deeper than you think I do. I see you. I still love you. I don't want to feel like I'm fighting to get you back. I want to walk into this together.
I wouldn't say yes if I wasn't feeling capable of walking into this together.
All right, I can appreciate that.
Do you believe in us?
I do believe in us.
I love you, Yoli.
I love you too.
No music. Okay. I mean, like that was kind of like I'm surprised that Yoli said yes, but ultimately that conversation wasn't really that high octane.
We either get engaged or we're done. To be honest, I don't know what's gonna happen because
I'm not looking
we've
forward
been
to
up and
this.
down. I'm scared because I could potentially lose a person that I love so much.
'Cause I'm making my way, live another day. Yeah, I feel it in my bones. I can do this on my own.
No music, Netflix. Say that again slowly.
The choice I'm making, it's in my gut, it's in my heart. I think that's the greatest gift of this experience. Now I know what it is I want, what it is I don't want. I know that this is going to be the biggest decision of my life, and it's probably the scariest moment of my life.
Bunny, that's so iconic. Platform
always
Crocs
knew
instead
that
of
I
an
wanted to marry Tiff,
engagement
but
ring.
when we would fight, it was always blaming.
Is that different from
The
now?
power to be able to look into myself. That's one of the hardest things that I've ever had to do. I ultimately know what I want, but all the thoughts of what if, it creeps up on you.
I just don't know how I feel
I
about
think
this.
we've come a long way. I know every single fiber in Mildred's being wants to be with me, but can we actually communicate? Because I need
Correct.
a partner to lean into love instead of anger. I'm extremely confident in the decision I'm making today. And I know that whether I get down on one knee or not is going to alter the course of my life forever.
I'm feeling
Tiff's
so
gonna
overwhelmed.
propose.
I have never felt this nervous in my life, and I'm
I
just
can
hoping
feel
for
it.
the best. But if she doesn't propose, I'm ready to walk away.
Yes, Elsie, 100%. Hold on, pause. I do want to address that because also there's a lot of rhetoric about like, this is the most important thing in my entire life. And like, first of all, if going into your proposal feels like the scariest moment in your life, that's worth taking note of. But also, there are a lot of decisions in people's lives that are incredibly meaningful, that end up being transformative, that change the course of your life. And I just feel like we as a culture put so much pressure and stress on the idea of marriage. And like, marriage is a beautifully wonderful, sacred thing. I don't want to undercut that, right? Especially for people who do really feel a strong calling to it. It can be a really beautiful and important moment. And also, like, having kids is a really significant moment. Like, if you choose to go to college and graduate from that, that's a significant moment. Like, having chosen family and, like, birthdays and, like, all that kind of stuff, like, those are significant. I don't know. I feel like there's so much pressure on this because it kind of is, like, this subtext of, like, now you're a real grown-up, right? And, like, ew. Like, I hate that. Yes. I want to get off. Yeah, I feel that. Marriages end all the time. Yes, Fabian. I feel like actually that's a really good point because marriages end all the time without a person's life ending. Yes, divorce is a significant moment. Well, and also too, it is kind of like this implied message that like if your marriage doesn't last, then your life is over, which is not true, right? Like it's entirely possible, and sometimes it's a blessing to get a divorce and to start your life or move your life in a different direction, you know? Yes, exactly. Okay, let's keep going. 10 minutes, 35 seconds ish. Pressing play in 3, 2, 1. I would be so mad if my proposal was like out in this windy ass while my hair is down. No,
Hi.
I would be very angry. Raspberry. Lots of people share that sentiment. Sometimes divorce is a blessing.
Oh,
Julia,
the
same.
first
And
time
a
I met you.
Costco
I
membership?
brought you here.
you see
Real
all the
adult
contrast
shit.
in the water. I think about you. It's really beautiful.
So it's been one hell of a ride.
Mark, I think they did, yeah.
Yeah, it's been a lot.
Yeah.
Not just like the past experience, but like just our relationship itself. It's been like so much, so much.
I feel like a lot of my emotions before were
Hi,
really bottled up,
Spacey.
and it felt like there was this, I don't know, this block that was going on between you and I. You know, I feel like being on this experience has allowed me to put my soul and my feelings on the line. I've been learning so much about me. I've been learning a lot about you too. I know we still fight. I know that that's going to continue to happen, but I have to see it through the lens of, is this someone that I want to spend the rest of my life with?
Oh, no.
What about you?
Were you done talking? I'm sorry.
I know the past 2 years has definitely been rough. There were so many ways I didn't show up.
That was weird.
When you needed it, I was physically there, but I wasn't there. I fucked up a lot. Wasn't always the best version of myself, regardless of why you pushed me away or how you pushed me away or any of that. You did still show up.
You know, sometimes when we meet someone and we're so crazy about them, we think that everything should be fine and everything should be
Hi,
just
monoculture.
perfect and easy. I hear that word a lot. It's so easy to be with you, but I think that in reality, it's the hard things. It's the hardships that we go through, and it's all the challenges along the way, and that is what like has brought us together. Being in a trauma marriage was like one of the hardest things, but it was so rewarding in the sense that like I learned so much about us and about you.
That's not good.
Being on this experience with you has taught me so much about our relationship and where we're at and how freaking crazy we are. And
We already knew
Mark,
that,
I've
though.
never
We're
rooted
crazy,
for
but
a
we're
lack of
crazy for each
engagement
other.
more.
Everything that I've been through in the last 2 months, a lot of things make sense in our relationship. A lot of the questions that I had, a lot of the things that made me leave, a lot of the things that led me to break up with you, like all of those answers that I didn't have before, they now make sense. I don't think you're perfect, but your perfectness is not what made me fall in love with you. It's all your flaws. Like I see you, but I'm excited to be
It's
with you.
so
I
stressful.
just want to tell you that. Oh my God. I don't know. I love you so much, and I love you unconditionally. I want you to love me in that same way that I love you. I spent 2 years of my life with you.
Hold on, I'm eating Rice Krispie, but I want to pause really quick. First of all, this we're so crazy together and it's all the challenge that makes our life good. It really sounds like the fundies who post after they get married like 2 weeks and like, wow, marriage is work. This is so hard. I love having a hard life with you. Like, that's not what marriage is supposed to be, or just like partnerships generally. But also her saying I love you unconditionally really feels some type of way when the only reason that they're on the show is because for Mildred, just loving each other and being in partnership was not enough, right? She was very open that like, if you won't marry me, then we're done, which is the definition of a condition for love. You know, like that's not true. That's not true. Loving someone unconditionally is not saying, why do I keep getting fucking spam calls? Loving somebody unconditionally is not saying I love you unless you're not willing to get married in exactly the timeline that I deem that we should, and then therefore I'm going to break up with you. Like, just, you know? Actually, that's true, Michelle. I was thinking that too while I was saying that like unconditional love, in the sense that like I'll just love you forever for always, no matter what you do to me, is also not healthy. Like, we should have healthy boundaries still, you know? If you're not a chocolate lab, really is unconditional. Dumb facts. Okay, let's keep going.
You wanting to hear the words I love you, and I'm afraid that like you might not love me unconditionally. And I'm just so afraid because I know at the end of the day that's what I want. So bringing to you my fears and my insecurities and telling you how much I love you and how much I believe in us.
Thank you for sharing that with me.
I am so frustrated right
Honestly, from the bottom of my heart, even though it was a fucking roller coaster, all of this shit, I'm very grateful for this experience. Just want to tell you something. Love is a very short word. It's easy to spell and more difficult to define. But
It's happening, you
impossible
guys.
to not live a life without craving to breathe this air. And that's what I love about you. Your simplicity, your complexity, intertwined within the depths of your irresistibility. Like a perfect blend of it all. Like a perfect blend,
Elsie,
such
yes.
as the coffee that you make me in the morning, just the way I like. You keep our relationship passionate, adventurous, spontaneous, and fun,
Hi.
just the way I want.
Hi,
And
Mackenzie.
You show me support in my darkest of moments, just the way I need. And it's impossible not to crave everything that you are. And what you are to me is love. It's easy to fall in love with your smile, your laugh, your eyes. It's more difficult to wrap my mind around our crazy, up and down, intense, deep connection that you and I share. But it's impossible to not love you through it all until my very last breath.
I love you.
Mildred, will you marry me?
This is not right.
Yes.
No music, Netflix. God damn. Like, I'm so disappointed so far. This episode sucks. Aaron came back with my bucket of tea, you guys. Tiff and Mildred are getting married.
Oh no.
Uh-huh.
You got what you wanted.
You.
I mean,
I want you. I want you.
okay, well, you got me, all right?
I love you so much. I love you. I'm so happy.
I'll let go of you. Oh, my God, I hope not.
I'm so happy.
I'm really,
Mark,
I'm
thank
really
you for the
happy
5
too.
channel
I feel like
memberships.
it's about time. It's about damn time, and I'm sorry.
No, why is Tiff apologizing? Hold on, let's see who got memberships. Thank you, Mark, for the memberships. Let's see. Nada, Hannah Cook, Katie B, Kate Burt. Welcome to the channel memberships, y'all. You're one of us now. Yeah, the bucket of tea. We talked about this last week, I think, or 2 weeks ago. It's from a place here in Tucson that's called Transit Tea, and it's so good. They make like carbonated, it's like tea soda, and I love them. Hi, Magnolia. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, let's keep going. I know this one hurt. I won't lie. 1858. We're pressing play. In 3, 2, 1.
We're engaged.
Sunshine, thanks for coming.
This is what it feels like. Who am I? You're my fiance.
We're engaged!
I don't like it. I don't have faith in this partnership. I won't lie.
You're my love. I love you so much.
Okay, Aussie and Sam. Here we go.
There were definitely very trying moments within the past couple of months, but we're finally here, and I'm feeling ready. Throughout my time being
RGS,
here in this
congratulations.
experience, I've come to the realization that there are multiple layers to my ultimatum. I don't think it's just about getting engaged and somebody not being ready. I think that I just deserve someone who's willing to grow with me, and you know, I don't think I can be tied down by someone else's stuckness.
Eric.
Is it too late to turn back now? Wish I could just close my eyes, wake up to it all just being a bad dream.
I was ready to walk out of this experience at one point. I was ready to throw the towel in.
I
and
don't
I
blame
stuck with
Aussie
it, and
for
I'm so
that.
grateful that I did.
But today,
I'm feeling really scared.
Fair.
It's now time to make my final decision. I don't think I slept that much last night. Just thinking about what I'm gonna say. I'm still going back and forth in my head. Dealing with difficult situations and people has been my, weakness, I suppose. It's not going to be rainbows and butterflies, but that's where the rubber meets the road.
Wish I could just close my eyes, wake up to it all just being a bad
No,
dream.
no music, Netflix. Sam is your fave. Sam was a pretty unproblematic character, generally speaking.
8 weeks ago, I issued an ultimatum. Up until this point, I've always just been so sure that I found my one. But at the same time, I've come so far in my own personal journey, and we still have some issues that we would have to deal with. I don't know if Aussie is ready to be what I need for me.
We can say it's just a game.
I have a really tough decision to make. I'm going to have to do what I know is right for me.
Okay. Can we just get it over with?
Into this experience, I used to think that in order to get married, I had to be the most perfect person, the most perfect kid, the most perfect anything. And I felt like I'm not good enough to get married to Sam.
Oh, that's
There's also
rough.
this side of fear for me about commitment. Am I going to
Katie.
marry her? Maybe
The
I'm not the one for her.
worst.
Someone has the power. Someone holds the
just like the lyrics to all of the songs are so on the nose.
Experience. This could be our last moment together.
I like Aussie's bow tie. I know, chat is flying today. Ooh, Magnolia, highly recommend overalls.
So
I got a pair of linen ones from Torrid a while ago that were incredible.
I've seen so many butterflies.
I have too.
You know how yellow butterflies are like my grandma?
I saw one too.
And I saw the monarch, which
Yeah.
is your grandma.
My grandma, yeah.
And then coming up the path was a little baby lizard,
Oh,
which is like my uncle. And he was just staring at me.
in your beautiful dress.
Yeah.
Oh, in your beautiful.
I'm sorry, they're just so cute. I
Yeah,
can't
the
help
whole
but like
idea
them.
of marriage. I was so scared to choose my life partner, you know.
There were just so many of those moments of just like you walking away.
Katie, I wish.
And it took this crazy experience, but I felt it.
I tried really hard to support you in the way that you're asking, and I finally was able to hear you. This experience has brought me to redefine marriage for myself.
They're getting
There's a little
engaged.
story behind this decision.
These two are
and I'd like
definitely
to tell you
getting
that
engaged.
first.
Okay.
So there are two species of penguins that live in the Antarctic, and when they find their life mate, they search along the shoreline of the Pebble Beach and look for the right rock, the perfect rock to present to their life mate. I thought that was a story I could relate to because I feel like I've found my lifelong mate in you, and I'd like to present you with my version
Okay. Of a rock.
of a rock to present to you to
Oh no, is it a
represent
rock?
our love.
Is Aussie
And
actually going to
also
propose
that
with a
I've
rock?
actually come a long way, you know, to be able to find my perfect life partner. So I would like to present to you heart shape. It's the most powerful libradite protection gemstone. And
Oh,
so
Sam is
I choose
disappointed.
you.
Thank you.
Sam is disappointed. Oh no.
I'd like to share a little more, if you let me, of
Oh, thank
my
God.
journey to finding my perfect rock for you and how far I've come to realize that you are the most perfect
No, it is cute.
partner for me through thick and thin. I think that we've shown ourselves what we're capable of.
Okay, hold on real quick. I just want to pause. It is really cute. Like, this is a cute thing, and I feel like this is one of those things that, like, if this works for your partner, then, like, this is perfect, right? Like, somebody said in the chat earlier that they got engaged with platform Crocs instead of an engagement ring, and, like, very much that, right? Not everybody needs, like, a ring or whatever, but you can see in Sam's face that Sam is like, what's that, you know? Oh, was it really Magnolia? I could see that. And so I feel like this is just an important moment to honor that, like, it's not that stuff like this is wrong or bad, because it is very cute. I saw somebody say something about, like, neurodivergent, like, pure neurodivergent love, which is, like, so true. But, like, knowing your partner and being able to compromise about something that's important to you and also something that's meaningful to your partner is key in a relationship, you know? I'm hoping that there's an engagement ring coming so that Sam doesn't feel hurt. But I guess we'll see. All right, we're at 26:46, pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
So I'd like to present you my search for my perfect rock.
My goodness.
Oh, thank God. Okay. Praise be.
Will you marry me?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It is
I
so
was like, is Sam
beautiful.
really going to say no?
Oh my goodness.
Ooh, Magnolia, I forgot. Hi, Tatum. Thanks for coming. I'm glad you popped in. I hope work goes well. I know they do have their issues, but they're just real cute.
Ultimatums aren't all bad.
Listen, I do still stand by the fact that ultimatums are not an effective means of communication, but they are very cute. These two are cute. I mean, not
It's
ultimatums.
weird seeing you with lipstick. Let's get rid of some of that.
Did you think I was gonna give you like just that?
I don't think so.
No, you would have been fine if I just gave you that.
No.
Good. Okay.
I'm glad I got the ring.
Oh, I forgot about the music. I'm sorry. No music. Oops, I fast forwarded by 10 seconds. My bad. Vanessa and Xander. Here we go. We're at like
I walked in here
28:30.
8 weeks ago, ready to marry Vanessa.
I never anticipated doing anything less than that. Like, I've always wanted to be loyal to her, and like that's what she deserves. That's what anyone deserves, like being in a relationship.
We had this great foundation.
But also, I
Hi,
did
Sophia.
get an emotional
Thanks
physical
for
connection with
coming.
someone else that was not her.
All right, hold on, pause. We're at 29 minutes even of episode 9. We're not like super deep into it yet. So far, Mal and Yoli have gotten engaged, and Sam and Aussie have gotten engaged. This is Vanessa and Xander's little hype up to whether they're getting engaged or not. I really hope that this one is a no. I just don't think that they're compatible, but honestly, I could see everybody freaking getting engaged now, so I guess we'll see. 29 even. Pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
That's really upsetting.
Oh,
for
and we're at
her for me.
1.25 speed. No with the music. Thank you, Netflix. Full up on that.
Expect this. I'm not really being given an ultimatum anymore. Like, she took it away. I thought I was going to have to make a decision at the end of this, and it turns out really she is.
We're not the same people that we were just 2 months ago. Everything's just like so confusing.
I don't think that I know yet who I want to give myself to. I just know that I
Hi,
do
Sarah.
want to choose what's
Thanks
best
for
me.
coming.
And it's hard.
Glad to have you here.
Through my whole relationship with Xander, she gave me so much love. That is what I want, and I think it took a little bit of time alone to really feel that weight. But I am as ready as I'll ever be to hear what Xander has to say today.
Oy. Let's just get on with it, man. The music is so unnecessary. Like, let's just go. Great. More music. I know, Lorelai. 1.25 feels like we're watching it at normal speed, which is wild how slow the show must be moving then.
30 years of my life, I didn't see marriage in my future. Settling down in a home with one person. But when I realized that Xander was connecting with someone, it like flipped a switch in me. I realized I wanted her to be all mine.
That's
It's been a
not
roller
good.
coaster, obviously. But
Hold on, pause, just really quick. If Vanessa is saying what I think she's saying, which is that she didn't really agree or care about the institution of marriage until it felt like Xander was going to get taken away from her, that's not good, right? Like, essentially what you're saying is that you didn't value your partner until it was an option for your partner to leave you, which is not a good reason for us to get engaged and get married. That's a great reason for us to go to therapy. Like, we all of us, don't get me wrong, this is not me being like snide or shitty. Like, all of us stand to benefit from therapy, but like, this is I think it was like a envy jealousy thing, RGS, but like, this is more so a reason for us to go to therapy, our own individual therapy, but also couples therapy, and assess like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, what does this actually mean? What does successful partnership look like? What does our ideal outcome look like? You know, like, just, I really disagree with the premise of the show being like, oh, I don't like the idea of Xander leaving, so therefore we're gonna get engaged. Hello? Yeah, sunshine, it does kind of give that energy. Xander's my toy. All right, we're at 30 minutes, 40 seconds, pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
I look back on our 4 years together and I like recognize the love that was obviously evidently there. So I am confident going into this day, knowing how I feel, knowing what I deserve, and knowing where I want our relationship to go.
I'll be on my knees. I'll be
Okay,
begging you,
with the
please.
music, like, my God.
For
Jessica.
4 years, and we can't just keep dating forever with me knowing that I want to get married and you don't. My trial marriage with Yoli showed me there is someone else I can have feelings for. You know, she wants marriage and kids and all of those things. Even though
I just
have
feel
these thoughts
weird
of
about
Yoli
this
in my
whole
head, like that's a
situation.
very real thing. I truly love Vanessa unconditionally. Despite so much that we've been through in our 4 years, I'm just like, damn, I love you though. I really cannot imagine my life without her in it. And if Vanessa and I don't walk out of here engaged, I am definitely risking losing her forever. That's so hard to admit. No matter what, this decision will be completely life-changing.
Like, that's fair. I am just so sick and tired of the music. Like, I really can't take this. I really hope that this is a no. Brace for mess? Really, Raspberry? Is it gonna get messy?
You look
Also,
so
I'm sorry,
good.
I'm like squatting like a gargoyle.
You look amazing.
Sitting very nicely, am I?
So beautiful.
I can't believe we're here. I can't believe we made it to this point.
It's wild.
It's definitely hard to sleep.
I feel like you need to talk first.
Yes, Mackenzie.
I cannot imagine not having you in my life. For the past 4 years, I've gotten to wake up happy nearly every day, and that's because of you. You taught me how to cook, how to swim, how to shuffle cards. You've made the most mundane task, like grocery shopping, like so exciting, and it feels like an adventure every time. You're a huge part of me, and I'm so thankful for that.
Oh, it's a mess. Can't wait. I'm looking forward to
This
it.
experience has been really hard, and it's definitely not what we expected, and I know that. But I do feel like you've showed me so much love and support over the past few weeks. I feel like that we're like gonna leave better than how we came. And I'm gonna love you forever. I know that I've dreamt about proposing to you before. In all those dreams, it was with us both feeling a lot more confident and secure in our decision. And I feel like that's not where we're at right now, which sucks.
Oh boy.
I wish I could give you the world. I thought that I was gonna be able to, and I thought I was gonna be able to make everything that you wanted, all your dreams come true. And you deserve a lot more than what I can offer you right now.
My heart's been slowly breaking over the past 2 months. This is absolutely not how I thought this experience would end.
Yeah, me either.
Old Frab, welcome to the channel memberships,
I never
my
realized
friend.
how much I needed to grow until coming here. I just thought I love myself as I am, and I don't
bye.
see anything I need to change. But coming here, I realized there were a lot of things that I did want to change about who I am and who I am in a relationship and just who I am in general. And I'm really proud of the person I am and the person I think I'll become. I have been holding on to hope. The Xander that I took to the Nutcracker and drank Prosecco with in Venice and built a gingerbread house with and went on a boat ride with in Kauai, that Xander is going to resurface for me. I want to feel that love from you so badly that I've just been accepting any breadcrumbs you give me. Part of the scariness of this all is facing the unknown of what it feels like to not be with you, to see you move on with someone else, to maybe see you start a family with someone else, and to feel that loss of the future that I wanted for us. Thank you for our 4 years together. They changed me. I don't know who I would be without those 4 years with you.
Hi, bye. Thanks for coming.
I will always love you. You're the reason I know what love is.
This
We'll
is
meet again
sad.
if it's right, and it might be at a taco truck, or it might be in another life when we're both birds. But the universe brought us together after we didn't think it would, and it might happen again. And I'm holding out hope for that.
This is feeling gratuitous. That wasn't that messy, you guys. I was expecting more mess. Yeah, the breadcrumbs comment is wild.
I'm not strong. I'm not strong. You have no idea. You have no idea what it's like to feel you slipping away.
Bye, hi, bye.
Oh, fuck.
Is there
For
more
4
mess?
years, I really felt like you viewed me as the one for you, and you would love me
no.
deeply forever and choose me over and over. You know me
You've loved me. You know my fears, my insecurities. You know everything. You know everyone in my life. I never thought you wouldn't choose me. I wish I could still give you that. I do. I don't know how I'm going to stop seeing you as the person that I'm in love with.
Hold on, pause before we get to the apparent mess. Sorry, I read the chat. Anyways, real quick, I do just want to address that Vanessa is essentially insinuating that our relationship is no longer good because Xander has changed and evolved, which is not fair. And again, is a red flag. Like, these people very much need to do some work on, like, themselves and their relationship if there's any future for them, which it doesn't seem like there is. But like, if your partner says shit like this to you about like, how come you can't just be the way that you were, like, red flag. That's not good, that's not fair, and that's a really fucking mean thing for somebody to say to you, because people as human beings are intended to evolve and change over time. That's just the way that life works. But also, if you're changing because you're coming into a better sense of like your self-esteem, of what you deserve, of like feeling good about yourself, no one should ever make you feel bad about that. It really does come across as Vanessa saying, like, I wish I could date the Xander who just like valued themselves less because I could show up less in this relationship and you were happy to accept that, which sucks, right? Like, that's a fucking shitty thing to say if that's what she means. Yes, Mark, exactly. Yes, we said that earlier. Like, that's why divorce is sometimes such an incredible and wonderful thing for people, because like, if your partner is not willing to change and evolve, or give you space to change and evolve, then sometimes we do reach that point where like we have to address our lives better and more effective and safer if we care about each other as not married people or not as romantic people, you know? Yeah. Okay. 38 minutes, 11 seconds. We're pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
And want a future with. Like, that's what I see when I look at you, even right now, even after we said all that.
Maybe like you said, another time. I love you.
I love you. I will love you forever.
Lanison, yes.
I don't understand why you don't want to grow alongside me. I don't understand it.
She's really not taking this one sitting down,
Unless
huh?
It's more about you exploring something with someone else.
And what if it is? This is rough. Oh, Christine, are you leaving?
Had the best relationship. I love
Bye, Christine. I hope you sleep good.
Me too.
I know that she loves me, and like I think that she knows that I love her, but I think that we both know that we're not supposed to be together right now, if maybe not ever. As much as I really wanted to marry her 3 months ago, I think that because I knew that she never wanted to get married, and I did. And then now it's flip-flopped, and like, I don't know, like, yes, we were very compatible and like great partners together, but we're never on the same page, and we're still not on the same page. So at some point, I think that I knew that this would be like the end of our story. A huge part of it too is I did fall in love with someone else, and that's so not where I thought I was going to be today or in this experience at all. And I have to figure out what that means for me.
Oh no.
I still have to talk to Yoli today, and I definitely still want to get married and have kids like soon. So I don't know. I just need to figure out like what my next step is.
Mark, thank you for the 5 channel memberships. Hi, Hannah.
8 weeks ago, I issued the ultimatum, and I thought I was so sure of myself and what I wanted. And so I told Mal yes, while being in love with somebody else. And I'm still kind of left wondering if I made the best decision for myself. Oh, God. If Xander were to fight for me, I don't know.
Oh, my God.
I don't know what I would say. I kind of just want to hear where she's at. Hi.
What the fuck? Oh, no. Is this the mess?
Really beautiful. Your haircut looks great.
Xander's haircut is fresh as hell, I won't lie.
How's your morning?
Hi, Pico.
You know, I don't know. Okay, calm down. Hi.
Hi.
I'm like...
No. Oh no. Is what's happening? Oh no. Oh no.
I like that you told me to calm down.
Why?
Nervous.
About?
You know what?
I guess I kind of want to first ask you where you're at with Vanessa.
So I mean, this morning was really hard.
You saw her this morning?
Yeah. It was really hard. We both agreed that it wasn't like the best thing for us to be together. I have too much going on, and a lot of it has to do with like feelings for you. So
Is Mal gonna, or is Yoli gonna do what I think she's gonna do?
Hold me.
Oh no.
I feel like neither one of us expected this at all. And it definitely took me by surprise. And I think it's probably going to take a lot of our friends and family by surprise too. We have a very obvious connection. And I realize that outside of this experience, we're going to have to work a lot to like get through like obstacles. But I truly believe that you and I could do that together. I love the way that you make me feel. I feel like that we have this like crazy, stupid love for each other, and I love it, and it makes me feel incredible.
Why is
And
Yoli just standing
I would really
there?
regret like leaving here in this experience if I didn't.
Oh
Like,
my God,
make
did
you
she take the
confident
ring off?
about how much I love you and like how much I do want you? Because I feel like you and I could work out so well, and could have a beautiful life together.
Oh no, this is fucked. This is fucked. She doesn't have a ring
I'm
on.
pretty confident.
Oh no.
I know that my life with you would be great. Oh God. Mal proposed this morning. I said yes. And I wanted to take the ring off before seeing you, mainly because I didn't want it. I just still wasn't sure where you were at.
So you said
And it was,
yes,
like,
and
really
then
hard
if
to be
Xander
like,
wasn't...
yes. But I need you to know that like I'm still very much in love with somebody else, and it doesn't make it go away. And it doesn't make us, everything that we've gone through, go away.
It's not easy to hear. Do you feel confident in your choice?
I don't want to let you go. I don't know what the fuck you do.
Well, crap, I don't see how it could be, though.
I love you. This isn't a matter of not loving you or not believing in us. I very much do, which has made this so fucking difficult. It's not from lack of love. Everyone's been like, pick love and pick yourself. But I think picking myself would be picking you. And I'm so conflicted in that. I feel it for you in my heart, and I feel it for Mal in my head.
It's easier to know in your like head about Mal because you do have like the history, and it makes sense.
Jim, this is like cheating on two people at once.
It was so not what I imagined my engagement to be like.
Yeah.
But it's where I'm at.
I'm finding it hard to know what to say right now. I'm sorry.
I know. No, don't. You don't have to. You 100% don't have to.
I feel like at some point, every part of me like wanted to be your hell yes. And what you just told me, like, it doesn't change any of that.
Just look at that.
It sucks to lose you.
You love me?
Oh.
Love too.
So what is she doing?
I love you. You wanna look off with me? Just fucking look off. Okay.
What's happening here? Are they just leaving? What was that? Yeah, this is messy.
I'm sorry. You're perfect, you know that?
If I was Mal, I would be pissed.
All I can think to say is that if love were enough, I would 100% be by your side. There's just like a different sense of loyalty that I think I'm being drawn to.
See it through.
I have to.
I trust you.
Thank you for that. I know you do.
This is fucked up. What the actual fuck is going on?
I don't want this shit. I'm not in love with Mal the same way I'm in love with Xander.
Mal. Yoli chose Mal.
Why do I feel like I'm walking away from my love?
I feel like shit. I'm not sure
mean,
if I'll see
yeah.
Yoli again. Maybe.
Do you want to see Yoli again?
I mean, yeah.
Xander.
Oh no.
What?
Do you think Yoli made a mistake today?
No.
What was that about? Oh.
I think you guys got enough. I think you guys got enough.
Oh, poor Xander. This is terrible. It just keeps happening. That's it? That's the resolution we get? That was terrible. I am so annoyed at Mal, at everybody. Oh, that was so shady. I feel like this is probably some producer prodding, right? To like take the ring off and whatever. But also, Yoli very much made that choice, which is shady. Mark, thank you for the 10 channel memberships. We will survive the trauma with channel memberships. Sophia, Kimmy, let's see who else got one. Joelle, Mud Lizard, Ray, Colin, Cookie Monster. Welcome to the channel memberships, y'all. Thanks for coming. Congratulations, you're one of us now. I cannot wait for the reunion either. I'm so glad that we're watching it today because what the fuck was that? Okay, this is Lexi and Ray. Let's just keep going. We're at 15 minutes, 18 seconds, and we're pressing play in 3, 2, 1. Not with the music. Yeah, Magnolia, you can't escape now. Ugh, like, come on.
Very nervous. It's hitting me how real everything is becoming.
This relationship with Ray is more than I can
Thank
ask
you,
for.
Amanda. Yeah, don't forget to like the stream,
all I really
guys.
want. I'm remembering all of the good times. I'm remembering like so many moments that we've had together, and they've been beautiful. I feel proud of myself for everything I've done here. I don't regret this experience. I don't regret any of the tough moments, and I certainly don't regret the good ones. Regardless of what the outcome is, I will not wish I did anything different.
I know, Magnolia, I saw. No. With the music, Netflix.
Here I am the day of. I'm making one of the biggest decisions in my life, and I don't know how it'll pan out later today. I've been thinking about it all morning. It's just like churning in my head. Why was I in this relationship for 3 years? Why have I been envisioning a life with Lexi?
This is
that I'm
like
oh,
so
fuck, it takes a lot of
traumatic.
work to be in a marriage. I don't know if I'm ready to do that. I know it'll be different when I actually see Lexi face to face instead of staring at a Polaroid. I'm really hoping that today brings me some magical clarity. I'm still a little nervous. I don't know what the words
It
are going to be
won't.
like.
No. I hate the music on the show.
I am ready to make the final decision. I'm scared that she's not ready to make the final decision for me. This is the type of relationship you think is going to become forever. What happens if it ends? And it really can end here.
This could be the first moment of the rest of your life, or it could be the last moment of Ray and Lexi.
I think I have to be ready to walk out of here alone.
So dramatic. Let's just keep going, Netflix.
Months ago, I issued Ray the ultimatum because for better or for worse, good or bad, I was ready to marry her. But there's been a lot of crazy moments here that have
Who has a rat tail?
made me question why I came here. I'm overwhelmed with everything that we have together. Ray's been my home, my safety, my partner, my best friend. Being on the other side of that storm and seeing this incredible rainbow, that's what I want.
Knowing someone is the one is a hard question for me. I don't know if I'm supposed to know or when I'm supposed to know or if it's supposed to be some movie like Snap where the picture just comes into focus. But I think Lexi and I have grown a lot in this experience. We are the closest we've ever been to the answer.
They are really dragging this one out, huh? Also, this is at 1.25 speed. Like,
Not sure about anything, but I know I've made a decision, and that for me is my
Netflix does
100%.
suck, Maggie. Ay, ay, ay. Ugh, Lexi looks like she's gonna puke. Honestly, I would too.
Hey.
Imagine getting all done up just to sit on a bench in a greenhouse.
Let me just breathe for a second.
Absolutely not.
Give me like 30 more seconds.
You can have at least 60 if you need them.
I almost cried my sight. As you know, like, I'm like not the most certain of people, which obviously got us into this whole mess to begin with. Throughout this whole process, I've kind of spiraled, right? Like with the what ifs and thinking of like, okay, how does this end? What are the different things? And I think for me, I finally took a step back. I was like, okay, within the 3 years that we've been together, like, what do I love and why do I
don't know.
envision the
Actually,
future
yes,
with you?
actually. Does anybody know?
And then it's like the little things.
Elsie.
You let me pick out which oysters I want to eat, and you eat the creepy ones and the creepy calamari. How every time you come into the house after you've made a steak, you say the same exact fucking thing. I've done it again. I've made the best steak. It's perfect. And it always is. Just like our adventures,
Kinda
you know,
cute, I
going
won't lie.
skiing, how you can look down a black diamond and do it, but you go at a snail's pace over a box that's barely above the ground. You're just so like tenacious and like just go after what you want.
Mm-hmm, Magnolia, yes. They didn't get anybody into any mess.
How you're just so kind to everyone that crosses your path. How you fiercely protect all the people in your family, all your friends. You make me just feel safe, protected, and just loved. I just want to grow with you. I just want to keep growing our little home together. I want us to keep challenging each other. I think we've done that a lot here.
Oh boy.
You're just my sexy, smart, funny, kind, thoughtful human. I don't know, I just love you.
All right, hold on, pause really quick. Yeah, do you want to do sushi for lunch?
I suggested that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. There's 8 minutes, 26 seconds left in this episode.
I'll start. Yeah, I'll probably just. Yeah, I'll take care of it.
Yeah? Can we get a Vegas roll for sure?
Yeah, that's your request, yeah.
Yeah. Thank you.
Do you think this will fit in here?
Huh?
Absolutely not.
What?
I said, do you think this will fit in here? And I said,
Oh, not in a million years. It might fit in the door if you move those liquid death out of the way. Aaron's gonna get us sushi for lunch. Hi Gabby. How's it going? Thanks for coming. Yeah, I feel like this is Lexi shaming herself. Not Lexi, Ray shaming herself for feeling uncertain about a thing that is actually very normal to feel uncertain about. Yeah, Allison, I think Ray is like the least invested in this whole process.
Vegas roll, for sure?
Yeah.
I'll probably just get some simple ones.
Yeah. Thank you. Just like deep fried sushi is the vibe, you know?
Oh, you do want that?
Yeah.
Yeah, with Vegas roll.
Yeah. I know. I let you guys see us kiss. Oops. Sorry. Listen, I really like tempura, okay? Yes. Facts. I forgot, okay? Aaron's going to get us food. It won't let me buy a channel membership because I don't have an owned brand account. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. LG, I'm sorry. Gabby. Stop. You guys can make me turn red. If I know that people have had success in closing the chat or closing the live and then coming back and reopening it. Sometimes it's just wonky. I don't know what that is about, but okay, we're gonna keep going. You guys are making me embarrassed. We're at 56 minutes and like 55 seconds. We're pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
I love you too. I'm just so thankful to have you, and just thinking about losing you is just not in the cards. I choose you. I just love you.
Okay, so they're getting engaged. As if Lexi's gonna say no.
Said, I was kind of wondering. Lexi.
She seems so nervous. Gabby, no, I didn't.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
All right, hold on.
Can I put it on now? Yeah, your dad really did all the things.
Of course, it's from her dad.
There's no one I would rather spend the rest of my life with than you.
Holy shit. Alright, sit down.
Lexi looks a mile tall in that dress, though. Yeah, who will stay engaged is also the question.
So?
Oh no, you don't have to do that.
My Scoopy.
Oh no.
My babe.
Okay,
my
that's
forever
kinda cute.
love. Will you marry me?
Of course.
I do appreciate that Lexi also proposed.
Get your ass up.
With the music, we get it, Netflix. The reunion, this episode has like 6 minutes left, so the reunion's right after this.
Holy shit.
I am kind of annoyed that Lexi didn't apologize. Oh my gosh, Jessica! Hold on, we're paused. Gifting 10 memberships. Hold on. Who else got one? Thank you, Jessica. Mark with the 5 memberships. You guys are wild. Okay, Jinx, Lauren Loftus, Mo, Rachel, Frankie, Emily, Chloe. Welcome to the channel memberships, y'all. Thanks for coming. Azalea and Becky too. You guys are one of us now. It is raining memberships. It is. Okay. Let's keep going. Yeah, there's like 6 minutes left in this episode, and I'm really confused about yes, I know, Jinx, it finally happened. I'm really confused about what is happening in the rest of this episode. I also just like am very unenthused about this whole situation. I just really don't think Lexi and Ray are like ready for that, but I guess we'll find out. I think that's a good point though, whoever said it depends on who stays engaged. Magnolia, a bunch. I was looking at it the other day. We have like a couple hundred now. Y'all are wild. I am so excited. Okay, let's keep going. We're at 58, pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
Got the rings. How do we do this? Do you go this way? Do you go this way?
I give him one of these.
Oh, hello, fiance.
Shall we, baby?
We shall. Fiance?
I just don't think they're ready for all that, but I guess that's not for me to say, huh?
I can leave now. I got it.
I think we can leave now.
We can leave now. She can come with me.
She's already forgot.
She's my fiance.
She only wanted one thing and she was like, bye, done. I love you. I love you too.
Forever.
Yeah. This mess is gonna be messy.
This experience has been a lot of ups and a lot of downs.
A lot of walkouts.
A lot of walkouts.
It's my bucket.
I'll call them pauses. A lot of pauses. Everything led to this point, and everything was definitely worth it.
We do
Monoculture,
have to face a
they
little
feel
bit
that.
of reality of how you're gonna handle telling your family.
Yeah.
Surprise, I'm gay. Surprise.
This is the one I chose.
Yeah.
My lifetime partner.
Oh, you mean me? I thought you meant the ring.
Oh, no, you, babe.
Oh, okay.
They're cute.
I'm feeling
Yoli's where she's at. She's been nothing but honest about how she feels. Being in love with 2 people is difficult, and I intend to support my partner like I have been through this.
fiance.
Sorry, my fiance.
I just don't
Yoli
feel
had a
good about
choice, and
that.
She made that.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be
Regardless
5
of the
minutes of
road,
awkward
I feel
interviews.
confident in our tools.
Regardless of what you said, I knew that I still had to tell you. I still had to propose to you.
You did good.
Did I? It's tough.
Do you think this is before or after Mal went and cuddled with Xander in the bushes? Oh,
It does hurt to hear that
Xander.
Yoli chose Mal. I don't know where I'm gonna go from here. I definitely still want to get married. Over this past experience, I definitely feel like I've changed for the better. I think I have a long way to go, but I definitely feel better, just like in my own skin and everything.
I did not expect this. Hell no. Confidently, I came in here saying, I don't think marriage is for me. I've realized a lot during this experience about myself, and now marriage is an option for me. And I want that full love, and I want to offer someone full love. And you kind of have to just take the fear along with that. And I think that's beautiful and wonderful. And I'm ready to open my heart up to a lot more in life.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Jesus, what is this music, Netflix? Hi, Rachel. Thank you for coming. Yeah, somebody gifted you a membership.
We're gonna trek across the country. Ray's got a job in Philly, so we're gonna start our life there for a little while, and I'm excited. I'd recommend this experience. The shit is hard. Don't let anybody fool you. You are literally feeling shit every day of the week. But if you can like live in that, then I do think you can learn a lot here.
Yeah, this is a success.
No,
regardless of,
don't
like,
recommend
emotional,
this to
turmoil.
anybody.
I love you.
Ah, Christine, don't text and drive.
Was that so sexy? Yeah.
I absolutely do not regret giving Tiff the ultimatum because I know that Tiff was gonna come through.
I don't think that we would be here right now engaged in this moment if it were not for this experience.
Oh, yeah.
You have to feel uncomfortable to move. Yeah. And I think it took all of that to lead me right back to her as a better version.
This is so toxic.
You're my love. I'm so happy.
Well, you better be happy because look at the shit I had to go through. Look at the shit you went through.
I went through this too.
I know, but you
I deserve a gift.
So your gift was your ring.
Sorry, this is us fighting all the time. So.
Damn.
Get it together, babe.
I got it together. I proposed to you. What do you mean?
I feel like my heart is beating so hard for
That's
you,
not
babe.
cute, y'all.
That's good. Well, don't.
That's not
fall in
cute
love,
or
you
sweet.
can't fall down these damn cliffs.
Oy, oy, oy. Hold on, we're pausing really quick. That was rough, you guys. How long is the reunion? Oh, the reunion's only 42 minutes. Interesting. Ugh. Okay, hold on. I'm rearranging. Yeah, Jessica, same. I'm really curious to see how things have shaken out for everybody because I have a feeling that it's not going to be good. Okay. Sorry, I'm stretching my broke ass back. Okay. Here we go. Let me scooch my mic. There we go. It's going to be raunchy. I don't know. Ooh, speaking of raunchy, you guys, I actually finally made good progress on the Raunch Fest t-shirt. I have had the worst creative block, but I finally made good progress on it, and I feel like we're going to have actually usable, wearable, sellable merch soon, and I'm really excited for it. Ooh, yeah. Danny with the 5 channel memberships. Thank you. Danny's popping off today. Let's see. Rejoice. Sunshine Fairy. Jess. Queen Leah. Who else got one? You guys, welcome. Oh, I'm monocultured. Welcome to the channel memberships, y'all. Thanks for coming. Hi, Goldfinch. Thanks for coming, y'all. We are here. Yeah, you're green now. Okay, so we are about to start the reunion. Normally we would take a break here, but Aaron has so kindly gone to grab us sushi for lunch. So we'll just take a break when he gets back so that I can eat. Okay, yes. Does anybody have the trigger warnings? Thank you, Sophia. Domestic abuse, gaslighting, and physical abuse. Oh, God. Okay. So before we go into this reunion also, y'all were asking if I could figure out who was the abuser, right? Or who was being abusive. And I feel like just based on the behavior that's been demonstrated, somebody's going to accuse Mildred of being abusive, right? Thank you, Magnolia. Hold on. Hold on, where'd it go? Joelle with the 5 memberships. Thank you. You guys are going crazy today. Well, hold on. Who got one? Morgan, Rhiannon, Finley, Bunny. Oh my gosh. Hey, Christina, welcome to the channel, you guys. Thanks for being one of us. Yes. Facts. I've been a channel since day one, so Queen Leah, that's so cool. Thank you. That means so much. I'm so happy to have you here. I know, Finley, you got one. Hi, Jess. I just wanted to say that you all are the best. I've been watching the replay stuff, because work schedule things, and I finally get to show up for a live. Yay! Jess, I'm glad you're here. All right. Frankie, hold on. Sorry, I can't stop yawning. Frankie, the channel memberships give you access to all of our exclusive emotes. You also get priority reply in comments on these and on main channel videos. And then your name turns green in the chat and you get a little badge, depending on how long you've been a member. So yeah, people who've been a member for a hot minute have different badges. But sending love from Wales. Rhiannon, love that. Yes, one of us. Yeah, Sunshine, you have the one of us emote now. It should be under, if you click add reaction, yeah, and then all of our Mickey Adkins emotes are under there. I need to make more of them. Do we have any requests for emotes? I'm probably going to sit down this week and work on some more. Do we have any demands? Any emote demands? Yes, Mark. A McNugs. Supreme suggestion. Bless up. Hold on, let me write that down. Okay. Better tears emote. Oh, facts. Trying to get me in trouble, huh? I will write it down. Ooh, fat queer. Good call. A red flag. Yeah, that's true. We do need a red flag, actually. We should really have one of those. Okay. I have not had any caffeine. A sushi emote. Love. Yeah, banana. I need to redo the banana pancakes one, so it's literally just the banana and the pancake. Rejoice. Okay, let's keep going. So we're going to watch the reunion. We're literally at like 0 seconds or 0 minutes, 0 seconds, I think. So we're going to press play on this episode in 3, 2, 1. Yep. Of course, I'm going to mute it because of the music. Because, of course, there's endless music.
Amazing. Welcome. Hi, how are you? It's so good to see you.
Oh, look, the host has showed up for the first time this season.
How are you? Take a seat. Let's get down to it. You guys look incredible. It's so great to see you all. How are we feeling? Are we excited? Are we nervous? Are we ready for this?
Thank you, Magnolia. Yeah, trigger warning for physical abuse, intimate partner violence, etc.
Ultimatum reunion. I'm Joanna Garcia Swisher, and we're here today to dish all the dirt and find out what has been going on since we last saw everyone. For those of you who gave the ultimatums, you're sitting on this side, and those of you who received the ultimatums, you are sitting on this side. Now it all makes sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, God.
I'm so excited to hear how things are going, because I feel like I saw a lot of growth throughout this process.
I feel like we've all grown in all of our own ways.
I think that's what I felt proud of too, just like watching everyone choose themselves. And like for the ones that didn't know how to do that before, and then we found out how to do it, I'm looking at you guys, because I super related to you guys' story. And that was like the best thing.
It was just really intimate and special to know each one of you. It's just everyone's development. Like, you really started speaking up. And I was so like into everyone. I'm like, everyone's so raw, so genuine. It was so beautiful. I don't know.
Yeah, I can say that I feel happier now. And so that made me like realize how much I've grown.
What was your funniest, favorite moment? Did anything stand out?
My facial expressions made me laugh. I didn't realize that the cameras catch everything, and I'm like looking at, looking crazy.
Didn't miss any of it.
A lot of times.
We're in a lot of moments with Yoli and I, but every time we were on together, I was like, this bitch. I'm like, I love you. Oh, man.
So, who has tied the knot? Has anyone found their way back together? Any regrets? Or has anyone gone their separate ways? We're about to find out. Ray, Lexi, so tell me where you are. Tell me how the last year has been.
Oh, a year. Okay.
The last year's been amazing. Proposal, vacations. We moved back to California a few months ago. And I mean, like, I feel like just the other week we were talking about like all of the great memories we've had. And it's just been such a time. Like, it wholeheartedly has been the best year of my life.
Yeah, like this past year has been amazing, really. I think for me, all of the what ifs of like being at the ultimatum and making a decision to like am I gonna be with Lexi? Do I want to be with Lexi? Am I happy with myself? Like, you know, the fucking like what ifs never end, and I'm like a chronic overthinker like that. But once I kind of got out of that limbo and said like, yes, I choose you. You are my hell yeah. It just got easier. Like the white noise and the possibilities just kind of like faded away, and we got to focus on like what we want moving forward. We got a bunch of new furniture that made me cry too.
Jessica.
We've been like
I'm
really
gonna
quiet
hold
about
you
it,
to
just like
that.
enjoying being engaged. Although I'm like wholeheartedly like, don't take this for face value, but like if there was like a freaking whatever officiant here,
I am
like
actually an ordained minister.
Ray will kill me.
Just saying.
I would murder her.
Ray knows though, like if it was today.
I'm just saying.
My mom's like set on a specific date, so we didn't have much of a say. So we know the date, but I don't know where any of it's happening.
Weird.
But
She'll figure it out for you.
like the planning, hopefully will begin, and by begin I mean I want nothing to do with it. I want my mom to do everything.
I was the same way.
I don't even want to look at it.
Yeah, I just showed up.
Yeah.
Well, you both were just beaming with happiness. And I think that I can speak for everyone at home that we were all hoping for a happy ending to your love story. Well, but we can't talk about Lexi and Ray without talking about Fingergate.
Oh my god.
Gosh.
Oh, do we have to talk about that? She did not.
Is there a reason why you fucked Ray? Oh, I'm sorry. Ray fucked you.
No.
And there was penetration.
But
It's
wait,
not
what's the
funny.
funny part?
It's not funny at all. You end up being inside of the person I came here with and that I love. You don't fuck friends. You don't fuck friends like that.
I can respect there was like a degree of vulgarity, and like in the moment I probably was fixated on the like, did they have sex? Did they just fool around? What does that mean? And also like for queer people in general, that's not a defined term. Like what you may define as sex, I may not define as sex, versus what like they define as sex. Like it's so vague. And so like intimacy in general for me in that sense, because we are queer and because sex is different, like I was like, really, you didn't have sex? Like she's doing this to this person. Like that's sex to me. So yeah, I apologize for the vulgarity of it. I have to have a different version of thought because we're all having different sex.
I felt like the worst person in the world for like a long time. Like, it still gets me worked up to think like, to feel like I hurt someone that I love.
Okay, hold on. Can we just address the fact that Lexi essentially apologized for like the way she phrased that, but didn't at all apologize for behaving in a way that was like really out of line and also like hurt her partner? Like, hello, in a year's time, we haven't been able to be like, hey, that was kind of fucked up, right? Yeah, Kimmy, it's not about the vulgarity. Elsie, I feel like that's an important thing too, that like regardless of somebody's orientation, that like sex being about penis and vagina is inherently reductionist, right? All people should be seeking to specifically define what sex is to them, you know? Obviously, it is sort of unique to queer people in certain respects, but like I do want to encourage people to unlearn this idea that real sex includes penis and vagina, because that just really that's not true. This is an interesting take. Let's keep going. 5 minutes, 50 seconds. We're pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
I'm here to figure out if I wanted to be with her, and I made the process like 20 times harder on both of us. I mean, regardless of whether we had discussions about being okay with doing whatever, like you can't promise anyone you're gonna be okay, right? Like at the end of the day, you don't know how you'll feel until it happens, and you have to feel it.
Mm-hmm. Vanessa,
why does that
I have
make
to
it
ask,
Ray's fault?
Looking back at the strife, how do you feel?
I think I've always felt the same. I think we shared the sentiment that we weren't in love with each other. We weren't romantically involved. We both ended up doing something, and it wasn't necessary, and we both knew that. It wasn't something that we like needed to do to help us on our journey. And I felt that then, so did Ray, and I think we both feel the same way about it. We recognized that it didn't need to happen. It didn't
I feel like it maybe didn't like totally seem like that. Felt very like you were going through it and like having an emotional situation, and you were like, we fucked, it was fun, haha, like we did funny things.
I
Like,
agree. I recognized immediately Ray's heaviness on it, and that was me trying to make light of it. I think a great thing for me that came from reflecting on this, such a crutch for me, is being the bold person, the funny person, trying to make a joke out of everything. I've done that my whole life, and I never realized that. And I don't need to do that. It's not always appropriate, and it doesn't come out well, and I don't want to do that anymore. So that's been my resolution for this year, is try to be more serious and calm. I'm sorry I affected you, and I don't expect you to be my friend, and I will stay out of your life, as I feel like you even recognize I have. And I hope you can
I don't forget about me, I guess.
No, totally forgotten. I mean, listen, like, all good. We're living our life and you're not in it. And that's that.
Here we are. Like, that's all there is to say, really.
That is just so weirdly passive aggressive. Yeah, Ray Colin, I don't understand why Lexi is shaming Ray, first of all, because again, even if Ray did violate like the terms of their agreement, essentially, Lexi still reacted in a way that was really dehumanizing and embarrassing for Ray. Like, that's not fair for her to respond that way. And then now for this to be like a, yeah, you're out of our life, so we're living our best life and you're not in it. Like, it really does not, like, it's not giving the unbothered affect that I think she's hoping for. It comes across like this is still a sore spot in their relationship a year later, which is not good. Like, that's a thing that is important to work on. What?
They were closed.
No, the sushi place was closed. Aaron got us other sushi though. We are gonna take a break so that I can eat. Yes, Elsie, it does feel like mean girl energy. Okay, we're gonna take a break so that I can eat. We're paused at like 7 minutes 55 seconds, so we'll come back. It's 1:31 right now, so we'll probably come back in like 10-15 minutes so that I can eat in peace. Yes, thank you, you guys. So yeah, it's 1:32 right now, so like 1:45 ish. We'll see you guys in a hot bit. Hello, everyone. Oh, that works out, actually, baby. You can't see you back there. I know, Fax, what surprise do you have? What the heck? What's going on over there? You'll see. I saw it had something to do with Baldur's Gate. Also, how come none of you told me that I misspelled it in the title? Hello? It's a good surprise, is it? You can't read either. Or are you guys talking about diets? Hi, Raspberry. No diet culture bullshit. Oh, wow. My back hurts. Hi, Sunny. Thank you. Yes, no diets unless it's cheese toasties. Okay. Here we go. All right. Let's get back into it. Okay, we're watching the reunion episode. We're at like 8 minutes and 2 seconds. Ooh, hi, Kalita. We're gonna press play in 3, 2, 1.
What did the rest of you think?
I know y'all went through it and y'all came out the other side, but I really see it with you two, and I love you both, and it's something to aspire to.
They really work hard for each other, and I love that. Like, there's like sheer vulnerability between the two of them. I've always been a fan of them working out and just treating each other good. I have like individual relationships. I obviously speak to Lexi a whole lot more,
I have to
but
look into it.
that's not out of any love lost for Ray. I love Ray to death. I text her, you know, so I'm happy. I better be the flower girl at the wedding, just to be clear.
So what's next for Lexi and Ray?
We're gonna start splitting our time between here and the East Coast to have like a little bit of closeness to my family and to hers. I want kids. Like I think we have a plan of exactly how we want to have kids, and now we're investing towards that. Think we probably need to get married first. So I don't know if we're in a rush for kids, but we know the plan.
Exciting time.
Yeah, very fresh.
Well, I can't wait for my wedding invitation. Well, one of our couples proposed to walk down the aisle. Xander, you decided to walk away from Vanessa after spending 4 years together. And Vanessa, that was an ending that you never saw coming. So, where are you and Xander now in all of this? You're not communicating a ton? Communicating?
At all. Like, I mean, yeah, it's nice to see you. But
No, we don't talk.
So she was
good,
good,
It was a real
Jemma
big struggle for me for the first few months after the experience. I still wanted you, obviously, you know. I felt like there was a chance we would rekindle and fix things. Then it became clear that wasn't going to happen. And we really did just kind of stop talking. But I love you as a friend, and I think it took this experience to realize that we shouldn't be together. It's really sad, but like it's good because now we can work on who we are together without romance. And I think maybe that's what we were supposed to do.
I think we were supposed to do exactly what we just did. I felt like over like the time of this little experiment thing, I realized I was putting so much focus and so much attention on like the outcome and getting married and having the family and like, but then what? I don't know, something in me was like, you left that experiment saying that you were gonna choose yourself and that you were gonna like learn how to love yourself. And like, I feel like it was just so obvious watching myself during those episodes that I struggled so deeply with that. And I think by the point that maybe I was grieving, we weren't even talking. So she probably would have no idea.
Okay.
That's okay.
There's a lot of emotion here. Is there any hope that you might come back, Vanessa and Xander?
My emotion comes from knowing that that's a no. I think you know it too. But like, I love you so much, and I'm so willing to accept whoever you are and whatever growth you've had. Like, I was scared to see Xander, but like, the second I see her, I'm like, I fucking love that girl. And so, like, I'll happily accept whatever our next chapter is.
Okay.
How does that make you feel?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Xander's pronouns are they, them, but
I think it's something that I was really nervous that I was never going to hear Vanessa say, to be honest. I knew that I didn't want her out of my life, but I knew that I was going to be a different person. I knew that like once I like started this journey that I was going to change. I think you're right. I feel like romantically, like I think there's just been too many.
Hold on, pause. Did you guys know that Ashton Kutcher stepped down? Is it from Thorn?
As board chair of anti-child sex abuse organization.
Yeah, Thorn. Interesting. Did you guys know that Ashton Kutcher stepped down from Thorn? Okay, sorry, I got distracted. I'm surprised by how maturely Vanessa is handling this. I feel like initially her response to getting rejected by Xander was like not super, adult. Ooh, Christine's here. Hey, Christine. Ashton and Mila. Yeah, Jessica. I know, honestly, Christine, good. Yeah, agreed. I feel like he's just not the one who needs to be in charge of that. Ew, queer water. Yes, I saw something about that. Did you know that Ashton Kutcher joked back in the day about counting down the days until Hilary Duff turned 18?
Yeah, I saw that, yeah.
Gross. They are a mess, Hannah Banana. It's just all bad. But anyways, yeah, I'm surprised that Vanessa is handling this so maturely. I am like pleasantly surprised, honestly, to see this, and that she's not trying to pressure Xander into doing something that they don't want to do, you know? I really liked Mila for Bad Moms, but if she can support a heinous fucking person, yes, yeah, we talked about it in that episode of The Pod. If you guys haven't watched that, it's up on the main channel, but it's just it's an all bad. It's an oops all bad. Okay, we're at 12 minutes 10 seconds. Pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
Many things that have happened. You deserve someone who gives you their all, and I wasn't doing that. But like,
surprisingly
I'll
adult.
never look back and be mad that I dated you.
Okay.
You're my fucking buddy, you know?
It's kind of sweet.
Xander?
Vanessa is my best friend. It was hard not having her to talk to you for a while. So I'm happy to feel like I can get my friend back.
I know that this isn't easy, and a lot of life has happened. So thank you for that. Not that I'm ending this at all, just so you know. This is not over. I just felt like I needed to say that. So, Mal.
I felt it. This is good. We should lead this way, though.
Your love for Yoli never wavered. But who held Yoli's heart, it kept us guessing until the very end. Where was your headspace?
Upon leaving the experience, it was very much like, let me work this out with Mal. Mal's who I chose. Mal's who I want to see things through with. It's Mal.
So where are you now?
Happily broken up.
Happily broken up.
Mm-hmm.
Mal doesn't look happy.
How quickly after you left this experience did you feel like things were turning in that direction?
2 weeks.
Maybe for you, not necessarily for me, but sure.
Do you remember going on vacation and then you got a one-way home and telling me you were not planning on staying, you were moving out? That was within 2 weeks.
Of us getting back?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, okay. We can see throughout the ultimatum that your history of being honest doesn't track. So it wasn't 2 weeks after being back.
Vanessa is enjoying this too much. Okay. Vanessa.
My fear
I saw that smile, girl.
As soon as the camera stopped filming, Mal was going to go back to our ways that I know of. So that happened. We spent some time apart, and in that time apart, she was like, this is not going to work out. And I didn't fight back, and that was kind of it until she moved out. Upon you going back home for the month and a half and having a time apart, we were broken up.
You weren't engaged any longer?
No.
So you both agree on that?
Mm-hmm. I think to Yoli's point, the way that we handle conflict has historically been trash, and that came up again. And I felt like this was not the relationship that I wanted to continue being in. It just felt like handling conflict that way is not sustainable. And I'm a little triggered because what I watched was different than what we've talked about. And what's hard is watching this, seeing dishonesty.
What was dishonest?
In the middle of your relationship, which was only 21 days, wasn't that long, so middle I think is valid. You were DMing me, telling me, don't worry about it with Xander. I love you, and you know what you're choosing. Unprovoked, because I didn't ask for that reassurance. Clearly that was not the case.
So what was it that you saw that was triggering?
Let me finish. And then at the party, when you come to me and you ask me and I trust you and I'm just
Sarah,
like,
welcome
my
to the
partner wants to go clear
channel.
things up, have closure talks, whatever the hell it is, go and do
Thanks
that.
for
I don't care what you guys
joining.
talk about, do what you gotta do. I'm thinking this is a closure talk. Maybe there's some questions about some things. How are you doing? Not, hey, at a party, playing in my face, saying, hey, I love you, I miss you so much, holding hands, doing all the things. That's wild as fuck. Hella disrespectful. I would have never did you like that.
I do agree. I did not, watching it back, I was like, oh, that's uncomfortable.
That's degrading.
It's
I deserve better than
disrespectful.
that.
You do.
So
I do think that I did not realize we held hands as long as we did.
As long as we did is wild. That's a wild statement, bro.
I couldn't hold anyone's hand, but I'm just saying I was not okay with it. I apologize. That was not cool. Definitely, that's not cool.
The tough part about this, it's less about watching her with another person. The tough part about it is I reflect on the whole fucking thing, and I'm like, oh, I've known this person for 5 years, in close circle to me, and now I'm looking at our entire relationship through a completely different lens, and you feel like a dangerous stranger to me. And that is hurtful. That really sucks, because I had your back so hard, and all you did was made a complete fool of me. I look like an ass on television.
I was telling.
Honestly, okay, listen, I know that some people are probably going to come for Mal because after all this time, Mal is finally like being truthful, not truthful, but like letting her or their feelings out. But like, honestly, I'm here for this. I feel like Mal was entirely more patient than Yoli deserved for this whole time. And especially the stuff at the end with the, like, I took my ring off and all this cuddling and all this stuff. Like, if you just accepted a proposal from someone, cuddling in the bushes and saying all this stuff about how much you love someone else and like all of this stuff is just like really, really a hurtful thing to do. Hi, Allie. Yeah, we're like a third of the way through the reunion right now. Yes. Well, yeah, I think Yoli is probably pissed because it does seem like Yoli accepted that proposal almost as a, like, insurance, like a backup somehow. I don't think Yoli was being as respectful of the people that she was in love with as she could have. And, like, you know? Christine, you know what I mean? They were quite literally canoodling in the little forest thing, whatever, like, park they were in. Yes, Amy, Mal's ability to stay respectful but firmly advocate for themselves is so inspirational. I feel like Mal is doing a really good job of being clear and authoritative. And there is still canoodling is worse. There is still like some emotion for Mal, but I think it's like understandable, you know? Eric. Let's keep going because I'm curious how, like, what all of this means then. 1738, pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
Telling you the way I felt about Xander, I don't see where I lied in that. It's not comfortable. I'm not proud of it. I kind of look like I'm an ad for polyamory. I'm not trying to be.
The great part of
absolutely fucking not. Absolutely fucking not. Hard reject the insinuation that what Yoli's doing, which is being dishonest, continually not telling the truth to the people that she's romantically involved with, has nothing to do with polyamory. I am so personally offended by her representation that she is like an ad for polyamory. That's not true. All of the people who she's been involved with, she has either misrepresented or been actively distruthful with. Not truthful with. I just, yeah, this is uncalled for, Allison. Maybe a demo ad for polyamory, honestly. Yeah, I want to be super clear for those of you who are not aware. Polyamory is a perfectly valid relationship orientation that typically requires a whole lot of successful, honest communication, healthy conflict resolution skills, the ability to like fairly and equitably divide up your time, your attention, your affection. And it can be like very much a learning curve that's like difficult for people to learn how to do, you know? Polyamory is not just like loving lots of people, fucking lots of people with reckless disregard for how you affect them. That is so incredibly hurtful and also not true. Yeah. Okay, let's keep going. We're at 1740, pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
About you is that you inadvertently showed everybody on TV how great of a partner I am and how great of a mother I will be.
I can't wait. You may not be cool right now. I mean, it was hard to watch.
My animosity in this is less about me and Yoli being partners and lovers and more about my friend, like my fucking friend.
And are you still friends now? Or are you?
I mean, sure.
Are you really asking that question?
Yeah, I don't lie to my friends, but yes, I could imagine she's family to me, and sometimes there are cousins that you can't stand very much. And right now, in this moment, and after watching some of that, you are definitely that cousin.
It must have been hard. everyone kept
Okay,
asking
that's
me,
really
like, am I
funny,
nervous
actually.
about seeing anyone? I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'm excited about seeing half, most of you. The only thing, and I'm like, and I know it's gonna be rough to see, like, me and Xander, like, all, and I know how I am when I'm, like, in lovey-dovey, and, like, that's gonna be tough. I was like, I don't want to hurt Mal again.
Watching you guys be lovey-dovey is not hard. It's easy to watch people be in love. That's a beautiful thing. Like, whatever you guys shared is absolutely palpable. And I even found myself, like, that is very cute. Like, I think it's cute. For what we saw and how palpable it was, you almost deserve to try.
Mal is
you did try.
so much more
I mean, outside in,
respectful.
like, the wild.
They
Like,
did. You couldn't
What do you
wait to
mean by
bring
that?
that up.
You tried in the
You
wild?
could not wait to bring that up.
Well, I would love to know about that.
Did you?
If we're being really honest, like, we stayed in communication some, and we saw each other while we were at Coachella.
What happened?
Nothing. like, literally, we just, like, listened to music.
Right, we saw Megan Thee Stallion.
Were you guys excited to see each other?
Yeah, I mean, it was, like, nervous, right? It's like,
Yeah.
oh, shit, you know?
I mean, yeah, because, like, I knew you during that specific time in my life.
I know,
you know?
Aussie is such a mood.
And this was months later.
Right, so it was months later, yeah.
A while.
So there's nothing more to Coachella. It was just a hang.
Yeah. Was that your big reveal, Vanessa?
Well, I know you guys didn't stop talking.
No, when Xander and I returned to Hawaii, when we were trying to make it work, I was surprised when a few weeks in I did find out that her and Yoli were planning a trip to Hawaii. It was
To Hawaii?
jarring. Yeah.
Was I going to Hawaii?
Can you confirm that, Xander?
We had mentioned that you were going to try and come out at some point.
Oh, okay.
Because we had talked about it, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You didn't know about the Hawaii trip, did you?
No. She said that she needed to stop talking to Xander. Didn't know that there was actual plans of that or looking at flights.
I had a great time with Xander. I was hoping to reconnect and try in any way possible.
I was thinking about Yoli. We had all these like memories over like the 3 weeks that felt like months, and we were going to support each other.
What happened?
We were in each other's journey for a little bit, and now we're back to like doing our own stuff. I knew there was something going on inside me that was like,
so vague.
You need to figure your shit out. You got a lot going on, and like you don't need to be putting it all over the place, even though that's what I did. But I feel like I really needed to commit to myself and like figure out how to change the things I wanted to, so I could show up better for myself and for any partner that I have.
Xander, parenthood was a big topic of conversation for you. You were super ready.
It's definitely a big priority for me. I just want to make sure that like I feel like that I'm able to provide. Like I feel like it's cool, right? Like that. Like I feel like queer people are able to like. We plan a lot. Like we have to. So it changes things. So I have to make sure that I've got all my stuff squared away
Ducks
first.
in a row.
Yeah.
Yoli, where are you at with parenthood?
Yeah, Yoli does forget a lot.
Tears. Sorry. I thought it would be a parent with Mal, and I don't want to rush and find a partner so I can have someone to have a kid with. Like, what is more important to me is to have like a viable, sustainable, healthy, supportive relationship. I'm realizing that motherhood might not be a thing for me. How did they be this sad about it? But I'm just like, shit, I wanted to be a mother, but it's okay. I mean, like, I can, I have my dog. I mean, there's so many ways to be a mother, and I don't know what that looks like right now, so I don't know. But I will babysit any one of y'all's. Getting comfortable with what it looks like to not have my own child, but to still be a mother in every other concept that there is.
It's fair.
You're prioritizing yourself, and I think that will pay off in dividends, and I think you're going to have everything that you want.
I love that. Thank you for the vote of confidence.
So have a little faith.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Speaking of parenthood, there was a lot of love on the show, but
there was also a lot of puppy love.
Oh, God.
I'm talking about fur babies.
Let's take a look.
Oh, God.
Do we really have to talk about the dogs right
Mine was a
now?
dog, right? But like, that's my child, that's my baby.
This is how you
Little
know
big
that
booty
they're
girl.
stretching the
And Margo's
content.
like, I cannot fuck with you. Good girl.
Are you ready for bed? Go night-night? You're so spoiled. We don't know how to unspoil you. Tiff and I have discussed having children, and we decided that we'll take another dog, but not have another baby.
Let me give her some sweet potato fries, too.
Tiff has probably cooked for Shiloh a handful of times, and this was the first time after 2 weeks that Tiff has made me anything.
Chicken, turkey burgers, sweet potatoes.
Yeah. I support my baby.
How
Okay,
is
that-
Shiloh?
Shiloh's
really
doing good
cute.
now. She had to get like emergency surgery. I spent all Christmas Day in the hospital for her.
When did
Feel
Shiloh have
that.
surgery? December 21st to December 25th?
Ish, yeah, I mean, give or take.
I don't know, I just want to get the dates correct so that I have my facts straight.
Yeah, what do you mean by, like, you want to make sure you have your facts straight?
On Christmas Eve, my sister and my family received like messages and phone calls from Tiff that Shiloh was not going to make it, and that that they needed to see.
I didn't say Shiloh's not going.
I'm speaking
to
right now.
make it. Yeah, sure.
That like was very intrusive. Like, we're not on speaking terms. Like, you're not allowed in my life anymore. So.
Wait, oop, sorry. Last time I saw you, you were getting engaged on the beach. So I take it you're no longer together. What happened?
So we got engaged, like you all know. Then we decided to move in together. But there was no plans for the future. We can never talk about a wedding. There wasn't anything that I could see in the future with Tiff. It was
Domestic
like
violence
the cloud
incoming.
came back. Like, there was no clarity. It felt like, well, what did I do all this for? If we're right back into the same thing where we're not serious about our future. You know, I asked, can we have a bank account together? Can we do these things together? Those things never got done. And can you get a job? That was another topic.
I had one.
There were so many problems. There were so many whys, and there was a lot of things that happened. They're really, really hard to talk about. So I had to make a decision. It was one of the hardest decisions that I've ever made, ever, to leave Tiff.
Real quick, I'm a little confused. How were you the one that left? Are you talking about, like, physically left, the premise left?
Tiff, if you want to take the show and tell everyone that you broke up with me, then that's fine. It really doesn't matter.
Then why did you go out of your way to say?
Because I left the home, Tiff. Because
Okay, you left
I
the home.
parted
Okay.
physically from the home.
Okay.
Well, what's your perspective?
Wow.
The stuff that we went through post-show was happening on show. I just feel like we had a overall unhealthy relationship that was trying our best. That's the way I saw it.
So why take the next step if you feel that you had an unhealthy relationship?
Did I feel like we were starting to find ways to communicate where we felt like at one point we were on the same side, on the same team, and trusted each other? I did. You know? Obviously it changed.
But I'm asking you, why move in with me when you know I have a child? Why move in with me when you weren't financially ready?
Okay, hold on really quick. Before Tiff answers, I do just want to address this because this has been at the center of why I hate these fucking shows so much, which is that Netflix very much pressures these people into saying yes, right? Also, I think it's worth noting that, like, we've talked about this before, but it is so incredibly difficult to make an actually informed, healthy decision that like really reflects ourselves and what we want and need when we're stuck in this like insular environment where everybody else is doing this, everybody's talking about this, everybody's getting engaged. It's just like constant. And so I think people should keep that in mind when people ask this question of like, well, why did Tiff say yes and all of that stuff, right? Like, it is very much a sensory overload in like every sense of the word. And these people are like so heavily pressured and encouraged to Jessica. These people are so heavily pressured and encouraged to do the thing that people want to see on TV, right? Like, I was disappointed, obviously, when Mildred and Tiff decided to get engaged, but like, it makes sense knowing the way that these shows treat people and like how Mildred spoke to Tiff and all this stuff, you know? I just, this whole thing sucks. Let's keep going. We're at 27:31, pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
Can I ask you the same thing? Why would you?
Because I believed in you.
I believed in you?
I believed that you were going to be committed. I didn't realize how you were very immature emotionally. You know, I had to take a lot of financial responsibility. I felt financially taken advantage of to the point where
I never
was
borrowed
asked,
money from you, Mildred.
I
Like,
was
what are you even
asked to
talking
split the rent of my home into 3 because I have a child. I enabled you.
Mildred.
Yes, Tiff.
I didn't tell you to split the rent 3. I'm sorry, I'm a little naive. I asked. And as far as like splitting
You
the rent
asked
3,
Jen,
I never
you did not
asked.
ask me.
I asked you. No, I did not
told
tell
me.
you. I did not tell you. No, I did not tell you to do that.
So how did it come up? How did it come up? If you didn't tell her to split it, I'm just curious. If you didn't tell her to split it, how did it come up?
I didn't ask you to do it. I didn't tell you to do it.
To be honest, I don't remember that exact conversation. I don't remember how it got started, so I can't.
Which is super
Great,
fair.
you don't remember, but it actually happened and it was very hurtful for me.
Okay.
So what was the turning point? What was the moment it went sideways?
Obviously, as you all know, we had a very tumultuous relationship. It was a roller coaster. There was a lot of ups and downs. You know, it's really hard for me to say it. You know, I was arrested. I threw a picture frame and I broke it and the glass shattered everywhere. And I threw a peg gate at you and it was really heavy. At the same time, I was grabbing all of your clothes from the closet and throwing them down the stairs because I really wanted you to leave my home.
So you did throw the dog at me?
Real quick. First of all, this is fucking not cool. But second of all, shout out to Sam for giving Aussie a little on the shoulder there. Like, that is very much what it looks like to support your person in stressful environments without making a spectacle out of it and without making your person feel alienated. Sam just like giving that very small touch, like that's a really great way that you can support somebody who's in the middle of trauma activation if it's safe and okay for you to touch them. Because basically what you're communicating is just like, I see you, I get you, and like I've got your back, right? But also the throwing the picture frame, throwing the dog gate, like this is, I feel like people sometimes write this off as like, oh, it's fine, right? Like it's not a big deal. And like it is a big deal. This is abusive. This is like inherently violent behavior. If your partner's doing this, if you know anyone who's doing this, like please do what you can to create a community of safe people that can help to provide you resources, because nobody fucking deserves that. It does not matter how angry you are, how emotionally activated you are. Physically threatening your partner, trying to be physically harmful to your partner is just like never fucking okay. But also too, if our arguments or our conversations are getting to the degree where we're that heated, then like we've already lost it. You know what I'm saying? We talked about this a lot with Mildred and Tiff, that like Mildred just has this way of escalating conflict, especially when Tiff is successfully advocating for themselves. Mildred seems to like up the ante, and like it's just not cool. Yeah, I hope, yeah, let's see. We're at 29:08. Pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
The police statement says I need to finish. I need to finish, okay? You don't have that power over me anymore. What? Yeah, I threw something at you, and you called the police at me, and they arrested me in my home, and they took my engagement ring off, and I never put it back on. I'm not proud of what I did, but there was a lot of fighting. There was always screaming, yelling, hitting the walls, punching the walls. Tiff called me a trash mom, degraded me. There was a lot of problems when it came to my son, and I did not feel accepted as a mother.
What do you mean by that?
I come with a package, and my son will always be first. I will always be a mother first.
Yeah, I did have a problem with connecting with your son, absolutely. I did, I tried. But honestly,
there was a lot of sneaking around. You changed the passcode on your phone. You decided to open a dating app and bring women to the house, not come home.
What did I bring a woman to the house?
When
did I bring a woman to the house, Mildred? We were broken up.
We were broken up, but I was still paying rent there, and my things were still there.
If we're broken up, am I allowed to be on a dating app? Absolutely.
No one's judging you for it, and that's okay.
Well, you just did.
Well, I'm judging you for having me take care of some bills and having my things in the home that we created while you're out there, you know, sleeping around. There was a week where I got home at 3.
This is absolutely off the rails at this point. Mildred is actually trying to say, sure, I'm not proud of what I did, but you got on a dating app after we broke up. What a hoe. Hello? This is what it looks like when somebody who thrives on controlling and manipulating people no longer has the ability to do that. Yes, MCAT. And also, I am so fucking over, first of all, the fact that the host is entertaining this conversation, but also that she's just like standing there. She's just sitting around letting this happen. And that Netflix put these two people in a room together knowing that Mildred had been arrested for domestic violence. Like, hello? What is that? What is that? I know that I say this all the time, and like, listen, I'm going to keep saying it. Netflix is the real villain here, because they very much had the opportunity to not force these people together, or to say Mildred has been respectfully uninvited from the fucking reunion, and they didn't. All of their song and dance about how like, oh, well, we give people therapy now, we give people resources. Like, no, the fuck you do not. Clearly, that's not actually very effective, because you're still forcing an abuser or forcing a victim to sit with their abuser, which is fucked up. Yeah, Mildred is saying that Tiff punched the walls. I am inclined to believe that that's not true, but also, to be fair, Tiff hasn't addressed that yet. Yeah, this is fucking wild, y'all. Ooh, I didn't think it was possible for me to get more disappointed in Netflix, and here we are. Okay, we're at 30 minutes, 32 seconds, and we're pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
In the morning, and guess what? Tiff wasn't home, and that's where I found the eyeliner. I don't wear eyeliner,
Makeup
and
or
I don't own eyeliner,
what
so I don't know who was in my house, and there was just all these like sex board games.
Mildred,
that was very painful for me.
I got enough of an imagination. I don't need no fucking board games. What are you talking about?
I actually have them. They came in the mail because the leasing office gave them to me.
Yeah, sure. What
So
board
I will send you pictures. So just so you're
Send us
screaming
pictures?
to everyone,
What board game is it called,
asking
Mildred?
what board game.
is
I
this
will
even
send
called?
them to you.
A sex board game?
I'm glad you're saying
You're
that.
just fucking
Because I have,
straight
I
up
actually
fucking
have them in my.
gaslighting me. Are you
I
fucking
actually
kidding
have
me?
them. I don't care what it's called. What I care about is that you did that to me while I was still living with you. That's what I care about. The betrayal.
Gabby, I thought the same
I
thing.
just really hope that you just let me talk, because every time you talk, it just like makes this like ear, like it just hurts my ear.
The host sitting there slack-jawed and doing nothing is so fucking irritating. This is another thing too. Therapists are specifically trained about how to recognize signs of abuse happening in relationships, and our training specifically is to not fucking entertain this, right? Like, therapists are ethically strongly encouraged, if not required, to have a clear conversation when this is present in the room, to be like, listen, this isn't going to help you, right? Like, one of you is being abusive to your partner, and like, I'm not getting involved in that, right? Like, you need a higher level of care, and me trying to provide you with therapy while one of you is committed to being abusive, is inherently harmful. Also, I don't know what button I just pressed, but I just moved this all around. And so I'm just blown away that this host and this whole room full of producers and staff and all these people are just like, hello? There should be people whose job it is to advocate for these people. Like, Tiff is like so obviously fucking overwhelmed and dysregulated, and this host is just letting it happen. Also, I don't remember where we are, so hold on. Let me press play.
Post-show was happening on show.
Financially taken advantage of, to the point where
How? I never borrowed
asked,
money from you, Mildred.
I
Like, what do you
don't remember, but it actually happened, and it was very hurtful for me.
Okay.
Yeah, I threw something at you, and you called the police at me. I will always be a mother first. Broken up, but I was still paying rent there and my thing. And guess what? Tiff wasn't home, and that's where I found that was very painful for me.
I got enough of an imagination.
What it's called. What I care about is that you did that to me. Every time you talk, it just like makes this like ear, like it just hurts my ear.
Also, too, this is so quickly devolving into personal attacks, and her just trying to character assassinate Tiff, which is telling about where Mildred is. I know, why is there not a social worker on this set? Thank you, Hannah Banana. Hannah said, anyone who's been in an abusive relationship might find this next bit super triggering as well. Take care of yourselves. Yeah, please feel free to mute or click off the stream if you need. This is a lot. This is not fun, messy. This is just triggering. Okay, we're at 31:26. Pressing play in 3, 2, 1. Oh boy.
Tiff?
Oh, Tiff deserves so much better than this.
I'm not taking sides here, but just Tiff saying the word gaslighting, I just brought back a lot of my experience with Mildred.
I just feel like Tiff was just put on blast right now because there was all the blame put on one person, and it didn't feel right to me.
Good for Sam. Hell yeah.
Talk to Tiff.
Do you need water? Do you need anything? That's a lot.
Yeah, it is a lot.
Why are we being supportive of
I'm
Mildred right
literally
now?
Questioning my fucking reality. Like, what is this? Like, I'm literally being like gaslit, not on everything, but a lot. Like, I have no problem admitting where I went wrong, but I will speak up on some things that did not happen. I did have a like, it was hard to connect to her son, but there's also certain things that, like, I have so much fucking proof. Like, what, do you want bank statements of me, like, paying my fucking rent? Like, where's all this stuff? Like, why do I constantly feel like I need to, like,
You don't, yeah,
like, what the fuck,
you don't,
dude? Like,
you don't need to prove anything to her, okay? Like, you're
That's what I've been doing this entire time.
I know, and now you're done, right? Like,
Okay, hold on, pause. This is very much what it looks like when somebody's been gaslighted, this like hypervigilance and like desperation, because it's very, very fucking disarming to have somebody force you into questioning your very ability to perceive reality, right? Like, this is why I take issue with people misusing the term gaslighting, because like this is what it looks like when somebody gaslights you and you don't have resources or support to recognize like how painful and shitty that is, right? Yeah, Mildred and Yoli being friends is illuminating. But this is fucked up. High five to Sam, though, for being clear and, like, allowing Tiff the space to, like, be emotional, but also being clear that, like, you don't have to justify anything, right? Because also, too, I just want to be clear. It doesn't matter, like, what actually transpired. It doesn't matter if Tiff was a shitty, not like parent, but like had a shitty time connecting with Mildred's son, or if Sam, or not Sam, Tiff was like, I don't know, being shitty or distant or whatever, right? Like nothing justifies domestic violence. Nothing justifies being abusive. Nobody deserves that. Like you don't earn being treated well. You shouldn't have to demonstrate or prove to your partner that you deserve to not be abused. That's so fucked up. All right, we're at 33. We're pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
Now this is your realization, and enough's enough, right?
I'm not going back in and talk. I'm not going back in and talk.
Good for
Honestly, best
Tiff.
for me is to never see her fucking face again. Like,
Good for Tiff.
It's that simple. Like,
Yeah.
I want to move on in that sense.
I think we should walk back to the studio, even if you go in or not, because you're going to get death cold.
Yeah.
Hey, Sam. How are you feeling?
It's cold outside.
Well, we're glad you're back.
Can I ask, is Tiff coming back?
No.
How's Tiff doing?
As good as Tiff can be doing right now.
Good for Tiff. I'm glad that they let Tiff leave.
Mildred, where are you in your healing process with all of this?
It's
Why
just
are we
been really
asking
hard
Mildred
to just
these
rebuild everything,
questions?
but I'm doing really good. And I'm not happy that I don't have Tiff, because obviously it's a loss, but I'm happy that I'm happy, genuinely.
And are you dating or open to that?
I know that I eventually will get there because I love love and I believe in love. So I know that day is gonna come. It's just not here yet.
I love that.
I love that for you so much.
Thank you.
I want to move on to Sam and Aussie. How are you?
Bitch, what the fuck? I am flabbergasted that this host actually was like, so how's your love life? You doing good? How's it feel? Like, hello? I know, Kalita, that is a really low bar. That's a good point, actually. I'm fucking blown away that they're just like, anyways, like we didn't just watch Mildred verbally beat down Tiff and like, it's fine, Mildred, you can stay here. How's your love life going? Like, hello? Yeah, Yoli being friends with Mildred is a red flag in my opinion. Let's keep going. We're at 35:11. We're pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
Where are you? Have you gotten something other than a rock for an engagement ring?
I laughed so hard when I saw that.
Oh, and your face was so great.
I
You were
was
like-
hoping for some laugh track in the background.
You got it from me.
Crickets. It was
Oh, I
crickets.
laughed too.
It was such a long
pause after
I know.
rock. I was like, okay.
Like, I just don't, I
real life,
can't
it was
get
like
in the
5 times
headspace to
longer than
laugh.
It really was.
But it worked out.
But it worked out.
You left engaged. So are you wedding planning? Are you married? Where are you in your
We're
relationship?
not married yet. We're kind of waiting. It was kind of like, how do we explain this to people? Like, it's just so awkward. Do we make up a story? Like, I don't know.
And you like don't have any pictures. You're not putting it on
Right.
social media. It's like just weird.
It was actually really funny. We were sitting watching TV on the couch, and I was like, so you know that like being engaged means you get married after?
Yeah, hold on, pause. Like, this is really sweet, and I'm very happy for Sam and Aussie, but I'm like having such a hard time transitioning. I hope that there was like time in between this, because like my mind is blown that we just like, I'm also surprised that nobody else is like a triggered mess on this set. Yes. Yeah, it is like whiplash. Oh, it was Ray that comforted Aussie. Aw, that's really sweet. Yeah, that's right, because they're not sitting together. That is really sweet. Okay, let's keep going, I guess. We're at 36:04. Pressing play in 3, 2, 1.
And it was like a deer in the headlights. Like, Aussie didn't make the connection.
So what's new in your life?
I have to say there's been a lot of self-discovery. I have a hard time figuring out who I am in terms of like my relationship from what I experienced in, when I was younger. So building that, what do I want? That's been my journey right now.
A lot of your struggles were about communication. Do you feel like your communication has gotten stronger?
Yeah.
We've kind of found this balance of like, okay, I need to sit with the discomfort of like allowing space And
Good for
like
Sam.
Aussie sits with the discomfort of like shortening that time, needing like space away.
You
And
see?
so it's kind of like we've kind of just like figured it out.
Compromised.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm proud of them
I
for
feel
that.
like I'm like Aussie, like I need that space, and for you to like kind of realize that you need to allow that, it's like really special.
I could not agree more with her. Truthfully, because I know it's something we always fight about, and I'm like, I sure as hell don't know if I could have given that much space. It's like, damn, Sam, like, like holy crap. I definitely couldn't do it, so.
Easy better.
Aussie, during the experience, your family really didn't know where have you met?
Not yet.
Do they know about Sam?
They don't yet. That's something that I want to cross when we announce the engagement, and you know, we haven't done that yet
Announce
with
the
our family
engagement. You got
members,
engaged on
but
TV,
that's something
dude.
that they'll find out.
Okay, so that's the plan.
That's the plan.
Surprise.
In the past, maybe I would have like not told them about it, but I'm trying to embrace me, and I'm trying to be more open and just live my truth. So I'm gonna go with it.
So are we headed to Australia for a wedding?
Yes. Yeah. I said.
Really?
I mean, I think we're gonna
Little
have
destination
two.
wedding?
I think we'll have two, like one here and one there.
Okay.
So that
That's
yeah,
sweet.
everyone can attend.
It's great to see your happy ending.
Thank you.
Watching everyone's like internal struggle and how really we like all just like put our hearts on the line so much, and there was so much growth and so much change in all of us, and I appreciate like I feel like I grew with all of you guys, and it really was just incredible to see. I feel like I cried more watching it than I did during it, which is surprising kind of.
I have so much respect for all of you for sharing this journey. It was really a beautiful thing, and why I think this whole story is so compelling. Do you have any regrets watching back?
Biggest regret is that I made bad impressions on you guys. I came in here thinking, what an amazing thing. I'm gonna get to hang out with nine queer people. Like, this is a dream. And it didn't turn out like that, and I'm a big reason for that.
I firmly believe, like, when I say that if Ray and I hadn't worked out, the experience would have been every bit as worth it to have just, like, had what I had with Mal. It's so hard to meet friends nowadays, and it's even harder to meet people that become family.
Yeah.
And it's really hard to do that in 3 weeks.
We had some funny moments.
It was worth the challenges, yeah. And I think we had it we did it for the right reasons. You know, you have to pick, you have to choose in those hard moments, like you have to pick love. When I'm not my best self, Sam's not her best self, like we just have to, you know, choose each other again and again.
So how do you guys feel about ultimatums?
I think one was enough.
Still hate them.
Still hate them.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
When you're given an ultimatum, like there's so much pressure, and like I was feeling a lot of resentment. And now I'm in the place where I did make my decision and it all worked out and I'm happy.
Yeah.
But no more ultimatums, lady.
I won't. I got you, I promise.
All right, we all heard it?
Yep.
That was on record.
Stamping it.
I get on that. I get on that. I still am a firm believer that we wouldn't be where we are if we didn't do this.
I second that.
Are you all happy you did the show?
Yes.
I feel really grateful for where I'm at now.
It brought a lot of clarity for you.
Yeah.
You date so much differently now. Like, I'm so proud of how you move through your life and your choices now.
Oh yeah, I'm more confident. I listen to my voice more. And because of that, I've also had really great dating experiences.
Beautiful's not the word I would use either.
It makes me so happy.
I love that. Thank you for your generosity and your trust in the ultimatum.
Thank you.
That's it. With the music, I am so disappointed by how they handled this whole situation. This is so fucked up. I just like can't get over. Oh God. Oh. Shortly, hold on. Shortly after filming the reunion, Lexi and Ray chose to end their relationship. You know what's funny is I was like, I feel like I have shit on Lexi and Ray enough. Like, bite your tongue, Mickey. Quit being a hater. Hi, Pterodactyl. But there was a couple of comments that Lexi made that I was like, wow, that's a little backhanded. Like, I don't know that they're quite as happy as they say that they are. And look at there, huh? Just fuck this show. So truly uniformly fuck this fucking show. So Danny with 5 more memberships. Thank you, Danny. What a perfect way to cap off this last episode. My God. Let's see who got one. Lindsay Hendricks, Rachel Smith, Claire Rogers, Kat B. Hendricks. Welcome to the channel, you guys. Thanks for joining the channel memberships. I know Sarah pretends to be shocked. My. Okay, so where does that leave our final count then? Aussie and Sam. That's it. Aussie and Sam are the only couple from this entire season. Oh my God, Jessica, with your $50 super chat. Well, here's $50 then. I'm also going to donate the same amount to a couple DV charities. Thank you, Jessica. I love that, and I appreciate you. Yeah, I feel like that is the only appropriate response to this whole fucking episode. God damn. Just like what world does Netflix live in that this is like an okay thing to do? Aussie and Sam are really cute, Mr. Tunk. I don't disagree. Can we palate cleanse with something cute before Love is Blind 5? Gabby, I would love that. Do we have suggestions for what we want to watch next? Because I know that the Straight Ultimatum is airing right now. Do we want to watch that? There's also Love is Blind 5 coming. Yeah, I know. Gem, I saw that. Let's see what else. I know, Eric. Let's see what else Netflix has up right now. We are not watching this After the Altar garbage. Oh no. No, that's the After the Altar. Okay, I was like, what? Ultimatum 2. I really don't like Too Hot to Handle. I don't even know if we could watch that on stream, honestly. Ultistratum. Is it boring? Would you watch Leah Remini's Scientology show? Yeah, Gems, that's definitely not lighter. You're right about that. But I am trying to find it. I don't know. Is it on Hulu? I don't want to show you guys my Hulu password, so I'll check it afterwards. But Heartstopper, what's Heartstopper? Is it on Netflix? Same, Queen Leah, me too. Is not interested in watching, but I can't leave a portmanteau unsaid. Fair enough. I respect that, Katie. Heartstopper is so adorable and happy and gay AF. Where is it located? Is it on Hulu? Okay. For sure, Heartstopper would be light, fun vibes. Okay. When does Love is Blind 5 come out? Let's see.
Probably the day of your surgery, I'm sure.
Probably. Hey, buddy. Season 5 of Love is Blind. I know they just announced the cast. September 22nd, September 29th, October 6th, and October 13th. Netflix does not waste any time. It's literally next week. All right. Well, I guess we're watching that. Hold on. How to Build a Sex Room is so good. Fuckboy Island. Oh God. Yes, I'm using Firefox. It's a superior browser, Christine. Yeah, Netflix is really on some shit. So I guess we're watching that next week, you guys.
I feel like you just
I know, because we did. At least it's airing on Fridays. Honestly, that's so nice.
The first time you streamed was with the last one?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, because they had the kerfluffle with the whole live show.
Yes, yeah. God bless Netflix for choosing my stream date. Oh, I saw that. Oh wait, isn't that today? Oh no, it's not. That's today's the 15th. There's a new season of Sex Education coming on the 21st.
Oh, the last one.
Yeah. Yes, thank you, Chloe. I just really like Firefox. I really hate Google Chrome. Yes, Safari sucks. Nobody is using whatever the Windows, what is it? Windows Explorer or whatever. It is. It's just a superior browser. It also saves all of my stuff for me, and I can link it or sync it to my phone and my iPad and all of my laptops and stuff. And so it's very nice to have everything just logged in all everywhere. Yes, thank you everyone for your support. Okay, but yes, also, but Chrome logs your activity like at a disproportionately high rate. Firefox doesn't do it quite as much. Hold on. Can we watch The Bear? Isn't that the show with that kid who was in Shameless? mouth. What is it? What is his name? Windows Edge. Yeah, nobody watches. Nobody uses that. I know. I can't wait for the next season of Sex Education. Because you do so much less because you're slow. Christine, the slander. Okay, tell you what, I will put a poll up on the Patreon. The patrons will get to choose what we watch next. I mean, obviously we're going to be watching Love is Blind on Friday because it's the very first day that it comes out. How many episodes? 1 through 4? Why, Netflix? Why are you this way? Okay, we're going to figure that out. Any advice on helping my cat deal with the trauma of a vet visit and daily antibiotics? I wish that I was educated in animal trauma, AJ, but I don't know that I'm quite qualified to be giving advice about that. Other than like the sort of copy paste positive reinforcement advice. No, Pixie Floyd, I don't know what Bottoms is. What is that? Is it a TV show? Fuckboy Island is a masterpiece. Is it? Is it? Are we sure about that? Glow Up. I feel like I've seen that on the Netflix homepage, but I don't remember what it's about. Heartstopper. I know you guys really like Heartstopper. My cat thinks she had half a dozen attempted murders. Oh, poor baby. They just don't understand. I wish you could explain to them. I wish you could just like explain to them like this is what's happening, you know? Ooh, it's a movie. Interesting. No, I haven't heard of that. I'll have to look it up. Okay, yeah, here's what's gonna happen. I'm gonna put a poll up on the Patreon. Maybe I'll put a poll up for channel members only also, and then we'll have like a little bracket situation. I am experiencing social anxiety from the no-show chat. Okay, I am gonna get going. Thank you guys for the stream. Thanks for seeing me through the queer ultimatum, even though we were a little bit late to the game. And we will be back next Friday for Love is Blind for sure. And then hopefully we can add some other stuff in there in our off time to be a little bit more happy-go-lucky. So I'll see you guys next Friday for sure. And I hope you guys have a great weekend, Friday, Saturday, wherever you are. Bye, everybody. Okay, see you next Friday.